train headed for Sunset City will be departing soon.
They're colored differently, so he's
They are
got
part
shoes,
of
confirmed.
the plush's body, so therefore they're not clothing. If you put clothing over the top of the plush's in-stitched, like, it's part of its skin, effectively.
Alright,
so...
I see what you're saying. I understand what you mean by that, but it's fucking stupid, so I don't
So why didn't my opening of the Spark plush, why didn't that get flagged or anything?
Oh, by the way, we're live.
He only wears
Hi.
a vest.
Everyone
Hello,
can now
everybody.
hear us, so...
We're just discussing
Lava
silly
chicken.
YouTube things.
Yeah, so...
Silly YouTube.
We've got a little badge of honor now. We've got our very first YouTube warning. That a piece of our content has been removed. And it's been a long time coming. You know how, like, Sunset City is. We sometimes get a little close to the knuckle of the point, I guess. Sometimes jokes can get a little controversial. But we have done something... Well, Dylan's actually done something that has just crossed the line.
I did not make that.
Thanks,
Yes,
Dylan.
you
No,
did.
Pup made that post.
You literally signed it. You literally signed this post. But let me just...
You are ridiculous.
Let me show you guys what we see now every time we log into this account. We see this. It's a
I was
community
gonna say, whoa,
guidelines.
I don't know if we can show it. I don't know if we can show it. It might show the...
Oh, it's too risky.
Well, anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
I wouldn't risk it, guys. I wouldn't risk it.
So the other night, Dylan decided he was going to reveal a secret to the Sunset City audience. It felt like that was something
Yes,
he could
yep.
let us all in on now. He's feeling a bit more trusting with those kind of things. He announced to the world, I don't know if I could say it on the air. Even just quoting? Can I say it quoting?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it in case that one person that reported it is one.
They're in chat, like...
They're
quoting
stream
Dylan.
sniping, bro.
I'm quoting Dylan. I'm just going to say, all I'm going to say is, Dylan goes on there and says, and I quote, I suck
S-word, B-word.
B-U-T-T-S.
He S-word,
B-U-T-T-S.
B-word.
He sucks those.
Frank, saying it like that makes it sound so much worse. Don't say it like that. Yeah, so I definitely went on there and
Dylan
definitely
shit
signed
bitches.
my own name while posting a picture of my plushie.
And yeah,
The
I have a
Geralus
picture of his
64
plush as well.
plushie.
Yeah, which
That
tells
is
you-
basically extinct. I have the only one.
Dylan,
that-
no,
that
I'm gonna roll.
tells you
I'm gonna
that-
roll with that. That's funnier.
that Dylan is the one who posted it because he's the one that owns that plush and therefore has a picture of it. So Dylan going online.
Yeah, there's no
and-
pictures of it anywhere else, anywhere. I took them all down.
I mean, I didn't know there was a Geralus plush. What could I have possibly Googled to bring that up?
Dylan S-word, B-word.
Oh, so who wants a Geralus plush? I can just...
Dylan
We've been
shit
down that
bitches.
road before, so
Shit.
makeshift's not gonna come back. I don't think.
Dylan shits bitches.
My fellow Americans, I do not shit bitches.
My fellow.
I did not shit that bitch.
I have a question. If I buy the Geralus plush, can I please like tape a sandwich bag
You
onto
can't.
it
You
Unfortunately,
can't buy it. It's not available.
and fill it with hot chocolate?
That was when they did the
Really with hot
makeshift
chocolate.
stuff. So the one that he has is a 1 of 1.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah,
want
I
a
mean, they sent me the
plush.
prototype of it back when it was,
They
you know,
sent him the
the
beta.
campaign was happening, and then it didn't get funded, so they were like, okay, bye.
Do you think
sent
Makeshift
them-
would send me a pup prototype plush? Because I just want the plush.
Probably.
Well, I mean, the idea is they're
Sure.
not just sending you a prototype; they're sending you the prototype so you can like make the advertisements and like get the
Get
purchases,
people to-
and then if enough people sign up, then it gets made, and everyone who paid for one gets one. But if you don't get to the point where enough people sign up for it, then they cut off, and it just like the prototype is the only one that exists. Basically,
I don't even mind that. I just want a channel plush.
Yeah, no. If you say that to them that you just want the prototype,
I'm
they're
not
probably
gonna say
not
that to
going to
them.
like that.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
The sales is a
They-
bonus. It's a win for me because I get a channel plush.
They
No, and
released
genuinely,
the,
I kind of didn't think it would happen. Like, if I did it, but I was like, I will get the prototype plush. So... So
Do you
that's
have
cool.
to spend anything?
No.
Well, no, they would send it to you. I'm assuming. They did a similar thing with like Spark the for Spark 3, and I ended up buying that one. It's good quality.
Yeah, no, they make good stuff, like, when they get funded.
Yeah.
It's just, I think I got more than I thought I would. Like I think, 20-something people signed up for it, and I was like, oh, that's
was
more
one
than,
of
the 4 or 5 that I thought was gonna happen. No, I appreciate that.
So people can
Yeah, I was like,
finally
you know what? I gotta
experience
support my friend.
grabbing Dylan in bed and just
Appreciate it.
ravaging that little plush.
Always gotta go there.
Oh,
Always
God.
gotta go there.
Okay,
Think
so
of what
that doesn't get us
people
flagged,
do
but
doing
sucking butts apparently
to
does.
that little what?
Yeah.
Frank, you
Hold on,
can't
wait a
say
minute.
that.
STDs,
Yeah,
sorry.
all right, guys.
shitting
If the
bitches.
stream goes down,
Yeah.
It was
I'm
nice
getting yelled
knowing
at
you
again
all,
for things I
guys.
say on the podcast. My God.
This
okay.
is the end of the channel, man. Like, when...
I
And
have.
it's all because Dylan
I've-
likes sucking on bottoms.
Oh, well, hey,
Whoa,
shitting
whoa,
bitches,
whoa,
okay?
whoa,
That's
whoa,
what I
whoa,
do.
whoa! We're
Whoa.
hey, we're shitting bitches over here. That's all it is. you
yeah,
know?
that's it. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
I wonder
That's
if
all we're
YouTube will
doing.
like that more or less.
Dylan, can you shit a bitch out for me?
I think
I'm
we're
kind of
less
without
likely to get
food
flagged
now.
for that.
Let's find out. Anybody
see
want to
me,
find out?
Chatting up one of Dylan's
Yeah. Next
turds,
time on
being like,
next time on
"Hey."
Dragon Ball.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
All right, well, who's
Right.
introducing?
Shit's bitches. Oh shit.
I think you should do it.
Why should I do it? I never do it.
Well,
Maybe
now
that's
Yeah.
the reason why you should.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really
Makes a
good
good point.
reasoning. Yep. Okay then. Okay. Welcome everybody to Sunset City, the Sonic podcast for the classic and modern age. With me today, we have, as usual, Geralus 64.
Hey, I did not write that post.
Yes, you did. You can't just disown it just because you got tattled on. You're probably the one who tattled. And we've also got.
Yeah, I
Franken.
reported this. I wrote the post and then I also reported the channel.
I should have known you were a tout. Franken. He's definitely.
Hello.
There we go. He's
Sorry.
back. We've
my controller
got,
disconnected. Okay.
as per the usual, we've also got Trey.
Oh.
You gotta be
Hello?
shitting me. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You got Trey.
No, like you lagged for a second.
No,
I
you
didn't
you
know.
roboted. You like completely got
Yeah.
disconnected there.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard like, and next we got like that's what it sounded like for a second on my end. But
Metal
Metal
hello,
Sonic
everyone.
interference. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's because they're trying
yeah.
to take the stream down as we speak.
They're trying to take the stream down.
YouTuber,
For
like
shitting
YouTube's like, we've just
bitches.
been alerted to the fact that Dylan is shitting bitches right now. We are working
Yeah.
to amend the situation as it unfolds.
My fellow Americans, the situation at Sunset City is not looking good.
And finally, we've got our special guest for the day, Dave.
Hello.
And there's
There he
also a reason why
My
Dave
my
is
Metal
here.
Sonic attire as usual.
I've also got to put Feet Dave in the title, so let me do that real quick. There we go. Dave aced. Past tense. Okay, so today, gang, we got a really big show, but first we must do the housekeeping. This video is brought to you once again in part thanks to our great patrons, of which there are a few, and there's also some on this document that I'm just now trying to pull up. Where is it? There it is. And while that's loading, we gotta do the shoutouts to the $10 patrons, the Bat Enjoyers. We got My Great Rolls, Ven101, Aiden Fitzgerald, Stardust Chaos, Crimson Rose, Mr. SP, and KB. Thank you, good folks, for your extra support. And to those who super chat as well, they are read out at the end of the episode, so as not to interrupt the conversation. And with that being said, we're basically ready to go, right? That's everything?
I think so.
think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Did I do good?
That was good.
you did good. You did good. Nice job.
Yay. Look at Frank in the middle of the table. Look at him taking center stage.
Look at him over there.
He's
Hi,
the-
Frank.
He's the main character.
That's right.
I'm not
Oh
qualified to
shit!
be here.
It's Frank's
Energy.
episode.
This is
Yeah.
this is the one that has his
Yeah.
name in the title. Frank's own Frank leads the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, so we are gathered here today to discuss Sonic Rumble because there's been some Sonic Rumble news, there have been some Sonic Rumble developments that two of our guys here have been up close and personal with. Yeah,
The
so
three of us.
three.
Yeah, there's three of us.
Yep.
Frank, you too?
Yeah.
Man,
The trio got their hands on
The
the
show
game.
is in
Yeah,
Rumble.
it's just us two.
Been rumbling.
damn. Trey, do you want to sit
Rumbling,
in the
stumbling.
having to play it on a VPN corner?
Well, I just haven't played. I haven't played since last year. like whenever the beta was first coming out for like iPhones and whatnot.
really?
So like, yeah.
So
Well, I
I've,
just
wow.
I didn't know, like, for me, I didn't know if I would even like be that interested in it by the time it would even release, because we didn't know when it was going to be released. So I just didn't
Yeah.
worry about it.
well, yeah. So just so everyone can congratulate them, Dave, Dylan, and Frank are all part of the Sonic Rumble Creators Program. I've signed up for it again because they lost my details the first time and sent me an email just to let me know. So fingers crossed I'll be on that. If not, I'll be really
hope you get in.
upset. I hope so
Yeah.
too. I guess you guys get to play the Steam version early, don't you? Like, is that something that's like a perk
Yeah.
of that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow, isn't that wonderful?
It's-
Isn't that wonderful?
it's
guys?
very nice. Like,
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
before
definitely, if you've seen footage or played the game before, the Steam version is like a whole different ball game, man. Like it,
Well,
it just
before
we
runs so
get-
smoothly.
Before we get too deep into that, I guess we should probably talk about like what the audience can kind of expect in terms of news. In that, like, we have a release date
Yeah.
now for Sonic Rumble. On like I think it's the global release plus PC versions, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And
both
that
Same
date
day.
is May 8th.
May
wasn't it?
8th.
8th.
May 8th.
Yes. A year since the actual announcement was made.
That is wild.
Funny, it feels
That
like
is-
longer.
That is
Yeah.
wild.
But yeah, so I've only played it on mobile as part of the pre-release thing, but these boys here have some actual hands-on time with it. There's also there was another piece of news out today. Did you guys see the new little Sonic Rumble ad that is out?
I haven't seen it yet.
With the crossover stuff?
Oh.
Yes, so they've advertised that there are other Sega characters coming to Sonic Rumble. Dave, I think you
Yes.
even did a
They
video.
are
on it.
Yeah.
currently in the game.
Yeah.
Yep,
The
they're
event that's going
here.
on right now. You
Oh,
can
wow.
get Sega characters such as I. I don't remember.
You get
remember
Were
the ones from-
Dragon,
Opa
Werewolf,
Opa,
Opa.
Werewolf.
Yes.
and
Upa.
Upa Upa from
Now, people are
Fantasy
going to be
Zone.
anxious
Fantasy
to
Zone.
play that, though.
We
Like,
have
people are-
what's her name? Mimi? Is that Mimi as well?
Mimi, yeah, Mimi's in the game as well. Yeah,
Do we know
Aye,
how
Mimi
long this
from Monkey
event
Ball.
is going to go on for?
it's
Until
going
May
on
7th.
past. What? No, I thought it was. Oh, okay. No, I think that was the other thing.
Yeah, no.
Wait, that's
no,
dickish.
it-
They
it's
ended
running
the day
till May
before the
7th.
worldwide release. Are you kidding me?
I mean, I think they're still gonna. Are they still gonna be available to get? Probably, right?
I
think they're gonna
don't. They may rerun the event, but there's not really certain when that will happen.
Okay, I don't know why they do that. That
Yeah, it
feels
kinda
weird.
stinks.
But like,
I-
I feel like stopping it right before the release is weird.
I think they should rerun the all of the events that they've gone through so far.
Mhm.
I think
Just
that's what a lot of
because, you
people
know-
have been concerned about mainly as well. Is like, are people going to get a chance to get certain characters? The main one I'm looking forward to anyway is like the Sonic movie skin, because I think like, did they reach
Yes.
enough pre-registrations for that in the end?
We're not sure. The when they announced the release date in the description, it said they surpassed 1 million pre-registrations, but they only announced that they reached the goal for Garnet Knuckles, and we have not really seen a number for what the goal is for movie Sonic.
Damn. I mean, I doubt they would just like. They've clearly gone to the trouble of making and rigging that model. I doubt they just.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
leave it in the
render, so like
mines.
there has to be a model.
Yeah, 100%. I think we're safe with getting that in the game.
Yeah. Movie Sonic, nice and all, but Garnet Knuckles, that's why I'm there.
So wait, what's Garnet? Is that just the one that's made of like crystals and
He's
stuff?
like a diamondy looking red Knuckles. He's just like shiny.
All right, because I don't really play much with like the variant like ones, like the gold and the diamond and stuff like that. I tend to just stick with the regular characters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not usually like in love with those. I mean, just for collection, I guess I'll grab them. But I prefer the ones that are like different skins. Like, oh, it's Silver wearing his little costume from the ice skating thing. You know that art of him and Elise doing the
Yeah.
ice skating routine.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's a skin. And I
Something
think that's
kinda
awesome.
cool.
Great
is
idea.
that like from Crossworlds featuring other Sega characters to now this game featuring other Sega characters, we are finally tapping back into that Sonic Sega crossover thing that we haven't really tapped into since. Was it Racing Transform? Was that the last time we really did a proper big scale Sega crossover?
I mean, unless you want to count Sega Heroes, which was the mobile title.
Yeah, Sega Heroes, that
True.
poor mobile title. I
this
really
is- I
like
mean,
the
and there was
mobile title
also-
a lot.
A mobile title.
Didn't we had the crossover like tennis games and stuff? I don't know when that
But
came
that,
out.
that came,
Yeah, but I think
that
But
came
I
way
mean,
before.
like, I think the last one was Sega Heroes, though.
But if you want to go with like console and PC games, Transformed.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in terms of like
Yeah,
one on this
sure.
kind of scale, I mean, even then, it's not a big console release. This one, it is PC and mobile.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will come to
Yeah.
console if it's popular.
Oh
enough.
yeah.
It ought to. It's a great idea, but like, yeah, we
I
are
think it
sort of
might-
seeing
yeah.
with these. Also, I'm just seeing the render for Sonic and Sega Heroes, and he looks lovely. But yeah, back to kind of the main topic of like Sonic Rumble. Yeah, like we are seeing an event here that could effectively transform Sonic Rumble into kind of more of a Sega Superstars kind of deal. I mean, like being able to play as these characters in a competitive. What do they have knights? That's my question.
Do they have what?
Knights.
Knights.
No,
They have
yeah,
a Knights Chow, but aside from that, Knights is not in the game at the
I
moment.
see.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not called the Knight's Chow either. I don't think it's just called like, isn't it called like Flying Chow? But
No,
it's like,
I
it
think-
looks like Knights.
I think it was called Knights Chow when you purchased it. I think
Was
it
it?
was called the Knights Chow.
I'm gonna have to look again because I did buy it. I just not purchased, but I used rings to get it.
So like,
it's,
they got Fantasy Zone, Golden Axe, Monkey Ball. Obviously,
Golden Axe is currently not in. It's just Monkey Ball,
Monkey Ball.
Fantasy Zone,
Monkey's
and
Ultra Beast.
Altered Beast. Yeah.
They should
Almost said
have
Monkey
Yakuza
Zone.
in there. Like, I feel like Yakuza would be a smash hit.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we've had
I'm
like
not
Kiryu
sure-
and Monkey Ball before, so
I'm not sure what the intended release date for this was, but having the Pirate Sonic and Captain Shadow skins there, it felt like they were aiming to have it around the time that
Like a prime.
Yakuza Pirate came out, because the
Oh.
placeholder date was the day that that game came out, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that's. Where the hell is my water
Interesting.
bottle gone? There we
got up and left.
Thirsty.
They do have bots in the game named Kiryu and Majima, so I
Yeah.
think a Yakuza collab definitely, and I think Ichiban was there as well, so I think
Yeah.
a Yakuza collab is definitely inbound.
All I'm asking
Love
Yeah.
is,
that. Would love that.
give me Kuze, and he's not in that toy art style. He's just Kuze from Yakuza 0. And just let me play as him. I'd be so happy. But like, as it
Yeah.
is, I think like this game like is something that we should have had for quite a while, is like a nice multiplayer competitive Sonic experience. I'm surprised we didn't do something like this sooner. And obviously, like, they have clung quite a bit to Fall Guys in terms of like the overall aesthetic of the game. But like, I have to say, I do like the way this game looks and feels. The only thing that bugs me about Sonic Rumble is the fact that Tails' character model isn't a new one. Like, have you ever noticed, like, you look at the other characters and they're all in a different art style to Tails?
You know, man, I didn't notice until you said it, and now every time I see him in the game, it makes me a little upset.
It's quite, yeah, it's obvious, like, Sonic has a new model shape, and it's in the pupils, it's in, like, the shape of the eyes. Like, they've all got a new shape to them. But Tails is literally wholesale from the other games, just ripped out. It's like,
Just-
did they
he's
just
just
run
Tails.
out of time?
Yeah,
Like,
if you want to see what he's talking about, go look at a render or a picture of Blaze from the game, if you can find that. Because I think she's, like, one of the most obvious you can tell what he's talking about. Like, her eye
Yeah.
shape is, like, really different
and they've got, like, a
compared
little
to, like,
plastic.
the regular models, and the Tails is the same character, basically.
Yeah, they got, like, a little plastic look to, like, the irises on them. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I really
Tails-
like it. It looks nice.
Yeah, I love the way the game looks. And, you know, making it, like, toy-themed was a fun idea as well. I think there are areas where they could have Sonicified things just a little bit in the game time that I have had. Like, for every time you slide down, like, a slide, it would be really cool if you could, like, roll into a little ball in those sections. I've just pulled up on screen. Look at Tails compared to the other characters. He's in a different art style entirely. But I love the way those toy worlds look and those character models look as well. It's like something I've been asking for quite some time is for Sonic games to be able to have their own bespoke art styles that distinguish them from other games in the series. And Rumble's actually doing that, and I think that's really cool.
It's so funny
Yeah.
seeing that render of Tails, because he's not as shiny as the other characters. Like,
Yeah.
it's very different.
He's the only organic in a world of monsters.
It just makes me wonder why him. Like,
Meta theory. This is because we know the story of Rumble is Eggman made these toys and sent them off to Sonic and Tails and their friends to play this game of Rumble. The meta theory is that Tails just got shrunk down to toy size, and Eggman just has him
Tails.
trapped playing this
Honey,
game.
He got Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Maybe it's literally
It's the toy
Tails
set.
is the only guy in this story.
Tails is like
That's
the
so
only
funny.
real character here,
Could you
surrounded by
imagine?
toys,
He
like toy
spends
copies
this
of
entire
friends.
game. Eggman was like, "I'm gonna kill Tails today, specifically just Tails."
I found another picture that really illustrates the point as well, so I'll just put that up on screen. It's one of the newer renders, and surprise, surprise.
It's funny
the
because I
renders-
almost didn't notice because he's always kind of stubby.
Yeah,
But,
like,
like-
especially just look
Yeah.
at the eyes of the other characters, and then Tails. It's wild. It is wild. Like, man. Okay, I'm gonna take that off the screen now. Audio listeners, enjoy that. Yeah. Sonic Rumble though, pretty cool. Haven't really played
Yeah.
extensively multiplayer yet with you guys. Want to, just never seem to be online at the same time. And haven't they also announced that there's like a little charades thing coming to Sonic Rumble as well?
I don't know.
What do you
about that?
Have you seen it's in the second half of that crossover trailer with the other Sega characters? There's like a charades kind of emote thing.
That's like
Oh, that was
a
teasing
tease of what's
other
coming
tabs,
next.
I
It's
think.
like who are the next
Yeah.
characters? Like
Ah,
So they teased 3 characters coming to the game.
I see.
and we don't know what they are. I guess they're supposed to be hints based on the
Right
positions
now,
of
the
characters.
leading choices that people think are, the first one is Movie Shadow, the second one is Billy Hatcher, and the third one is either Samba or Ulala from Space Channel 5.
What a fun
Yeah, I was
way of
thinking
announcing those.
ooh
Like,
la
we're
la.
teasing them anyway.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. I mean, I feel like the poses could be more identifiable. You know, like to me, it just like I didn't any of the poses. I was like, none of them stuck out as like,
The
oh, I know
first
that
one-
pose.
I got the
Yeah.
shot
like-
one.
The first one definitely is Scream Shadow. The other two is just like, huh? It's like it could be anyone.
Well, actually, the last one, someone posted that it looks a lot similar to like a pose Klonoa does in an art thing he's in, but like also it's not
Oh
going to
my
be Klonoa.
God. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Don't
That would
give
be
me
so
hope.
cool, though.
Don't give me
Wouldn't that be
hope.
awesome? Be sick.
Why would you
Well,
want to cannoli?
I mean, they have Pac-Man in the Super Monkey Ball now.
Oh,
Pac-Man was
we
a
should get
DLC
Pac-Man.
character.
Dude,
I
if they
think
got
Pac-Man
fucking Klonoa, I would cheer and cry and scream and clap and I'd be a mess. I'd be so thrilled. I love. Why the fuck was Klonoa not in Dream Team though? It would have made so much sense.
I don't know. They weren't thinking of it,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no Dream
no.
Team is complete without our favorite.
and they don't own
Klonoa.
him.
Well, get him.
Speak for yourself.
Shut
Yeah.
up, Frank. Klonoa is cool. How dare you?
I don't like cannoli.
How can you not? I
Cannoli.
don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm in the same boat as Frank. I don't get it. I don't like it as much.
You don't like cannoli?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Check the backrooms real quick. Found a funny thing on twitter.com.
Yeah, I saw it pop up on my second monitor. Very Flinted steel.
Flint Steel.
Flint and
Oh, the
Steel.
unfinished version of this movie is so funny.
He's mounting it like a chicken jockey.
I really want to see this movie.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
I unironically love the Minecraft movie.
Have you
I don't.
seen it,
It's
then?
rewired my entire brain. Yeah, I love it. I don't know what it is about it. It's so stupid that I just love it.
Chemical warfare. It rewired my brain. I love this movie.
It has like literally over the past week I have gone from doing nothing but saying chicken jockey every moment that I get. It's just like it's like an urge that comes
Yeah.
to mind and I have to say it, otherwise I'm suffocating.
Flint and Steel.
Dave, that doesn't sound like you loved it. That sounds like psychological warfare.
When I was streaming
But
it
I do
on,
love it.
When I was streaming it the other day, somebody was saying
I believe you.
that they started referring to chicken nuggets as chicken jockeys.
Jockeys.
Chicken. And I don't know.
oh.
It's so funny because Jack Black has this innate ability to just say random things. Like in this
Yeah.
case, things that are just in the game, but in a way to where
Flint
it's
and
like almost like a vocal stem, where it's like Flint and Steel, Chicken
Yeah,
Jockey,
he's
you know.
captured the ability to do that. Whatever that. I never. What does he mean? Vocal stim? Like I always hear that. I don't really understand what that means.
So a vocal stem, it's like a co-opted like autism term almost, where it's like anytime you hear something, you have to repeat it because it feels good. Again, that's layman's terms.
No,
but that's
I
what it is.
understand that.
So you
that makes
musicians
sense.
can just go ahead and take that, huh? You can just go ahead and take that. That's just okay.
What do you? No, not stems as in tracks.
We
pup, you
assimilated
fucking-
the term from a marginalized group, and we thought that was cool.
No, there's like whenever we talk about stems and which don't get me started on the differences between stems and tracks, but like no, that's not what we're talking about. And STEM for music producers is STEM, not STIM.
It's
All right.
STEM.
Yeah.
But you were saying stim.
It's funny because I know what he's talking about.
He's the one
I
that
do
brought it
too.
up.
I'm just letting it go down.
He brought
I'm
it
just letting it-
up.
It's like I know exactly what he's talking about. I'm just letting this go.
Yeah, you're just like, you know what? We've already got one community guidelines warning. Let's just ride it out.
Oh, we're taking down the channel today, boys.
Let it ride.
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken
Smile and
Jockey.
wave, boys.
Diamond armor, full set, or whatever the fuck he says.
I said it so much, I actually pissed off a friend of mine.
Really, like
I have been-
chicken jockey.
Yeah, I literally just like I remember I said it so much, and we were all laughing, and then it just got to a point where he's like, "Shut up, Dave! Shut up! Stop it!
It's like shut the fuck up! Shut up!"
It reminds me of the
guys.
time I kept quoting I kept quoting Sonic stuff to or referencing Sonic to Dylan, and he was like, "Stop it, okay? Stop quoting Sonic things."
He kept making Sonic references, and I was like, Frank, we're not even playing Sonic. Stop
We
it.
were playing Pixelmon.
How can I make this about Sonic?
Well,
can I make
we're,
my
while
brain
we're
work
on the
properly?
subject of trying to make it about Sonic, because, like, okay, so Rumble, because you guys have had some new experiences with it. There's one more thing
Rumble
that
and
I guess I can kind of weigh in on before I basically just hand the conversation off to you guys. But did you see the new trailer for Sonic Rumble? Not the crossover one, the one announcing the release date.
Yes.
Yeah.
I find it really interesting looking at like the CGI now, because they've got like a little CGI part with Dr. Robotnik in like his little lair, and he chucks the fish, and the fish becomes Sonic.
Yeah, you throw a
Rumble.
big fish.
Yeah,
I could reach out and see, but I believe that was the trailer that they showed in cinemas before the premiere of Sonic 3. For
that
those
was
who
the one
got
that
the
we're
trailer.
supposed to see.
Yeah, so I think because I remember when the screenshot were surfacing of the trailer for it being shown before the movie, it was Eggman in his lab. So I think it is the exact same trailer. It just now has the release date.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really
it's-
interesting though how like so many Sonic trailers will lock in for these big CGI shots that never appear in the games themselves. And I won't go into this too much, I promise, but now that I'm blocked, I'm wondering how Mike Pollock found a way to turn himself into a pariah the night that trailer dropped. Because every fucking time, there he is! And now that I hear his voice, I can't stop thinking about his foreskin.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine if people had no idea what you were talking about in regards to that, and were just like that'd be complete whiplash.
Sega, I'm
Yeah.
not saying fire him, I'm just saying that every time I hear him speak, every time I buy your product, I can't stop thinking about this guy's foreskin. That's just what he's done to me. That's all I'm saying.
I thought he was a character caretaker. What happened?
Yeah. Wasn't it like Waluigi is like uncircumcised or something? Was that not like a part
I don't
of that?
believe
What?
that was real.
I
I don't
Pup, you
think they
can't-
would actually put
Pup.
that in the manual.
you can't just believe everything on the internet. For the love of God.
That's a
I
lie.
mean-
The internet told me.
This is why Waluigi hasn't come back to the games because of this. This
I mean, that's
brady.
cowardice, man. If I'd created a character that had a reputation for being uncircumcised, I'd get him out there, and whether he would own up to it or set the record straight, you know, like we'd go there, you know, that
I just want to know, in what game would that even come up? I don't see why it would ever come up in game.
Well, you know, like they could be in Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games,
and he's like, Wario, guess what?
Well, he would set the record snipped.
It would be yeah, he's just gonna cut this one off here and now. It would be in a Mario and Sonic Olympic Games title, and they could have like a showering mini game.
Losing my mind.
I think
Let's bring it back to Sonic.
Sonic Rumble.
Yeah, let's
Sonic
go
Rumble.
back
Let's
to
bring it back
Rumble
to
real
Sonic.
quick.
So that CGI appears to be, I think, it appears to be in that kind of new style of CGI that we've seen from the Sonic X Shadow Generations launch trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is Marza behind that.
Yes.
And again, I don't
Looked like
know
it, yeah.
the distinction between like Marza and Blur Studios. I don't know if like one makes the models, the other does the animation, because that's usually the way it works. I think Marza Animation Planet do the animation, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, they've got new models. You wanted Sonic to get a new model.
Yeah.
He's got one now in the Marza animations, and it's one that reflects the way his models look in the games now a bit more. If you've seen the Sonic X Shadow Generations launch trailer, you do see that short-quilled modern Sonic rock up with his big round eyes. So you wanted a new Sonic model, you got one. And it does go to show that they're probably committed to that general art direction going forward, for better or for worse. So we'll see how that shapes up. But, I mean, the animation still looks great. And, like, you know, this shot of Eggman here looks... It's completely incomparable to, say, Sonic Unleashed, because it's in a totally different style, but there's, like, such a texturing to Robotnik's jacket.
It kind of looked like the Shadow the Hedgehog CGI animation to me. Like, look at the Eggman scene, like the lighting and just the texture and stuff on Eggman and his mustache reminded me a lot of that.
I noticed the mustache looked a lot more stylized as well now, so maybe they're kind of going for this stylized CGI look. It'll be intriguing to see how it plays out more. I think that makes that probably makes Frontiers the last game to have those models in the CGI stuff. So that's interesting. But yeah, okay, Sonic Rumble, you guys have experienced it on PC. Why don't you guys just enthuse about that, and I'm just going to sit back and sip on my water.
All right.
All right, where do we want to start?
I mean, I don't know.
Uh,
It's up to you guys.
Well, shit.
So Sonic Rumble is a game. I'm kidding. The game's
It's a
been a lot
video
of
game.
fun.
I've had the most experience out of all three of us, and I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
See what happens when I leave you guys to your own devices?
I mean,
Well, I mean,
we're
Puppet's
at our
sitting here like-
computers. We're
Yeah,
at our
Puppet's sitting
computers,
here-
we have our phones.
Papa's sitting here like, you need me.
All
Look
right,
at
gang.
you.
I mean, how about
We
why don't
got a
we don't have anything
comparisons to the
specifically
mobile
right
version.
yet? Like, wait, comparison. I was gonna say also, if you guys have questions in the comments,
Mhm.
please
Or in the
just
chat.
give comments
Yes.
with questions, and we'll answer
They're
them.
not going to ask
About the game.
questions. They're the drooling masses. They're too busy drooling on their keyboards to know about it.
Honestly,
You see
just
what he thinks of you?
playing
you
this
see-
version of the game is just
I
just
fight
feels
for you
so
every
much
day.
better than it is playing on like a mobile device like an iPad or a phone or whatever.
I've definitely been spoiled by it. I will say.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah, I'm
definitely
not gonna
been
play it on my
spoiled
phone
by it.
ever again.
Unless I'm
really hard to go
traveling,
back.
I might play it on my phone. But outside of that, I have no
Or,
desire to pick up my phone.
unless
again.
you want to watch the extra ads to get like extra pieces.
See, I've never had
Yeah.
an
Because that
actual
is the one thing that
Rumble.
the PC version does not have any of the monetization or
It
has
doesn't
no
right
access
now.
to it right now.
Wow, he's out.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, I mean the right now I think it will have microtransactions because it's still a free game. But right now, like the Steam version that we're playing does not have access to any of that. Like we can't buy the season pass or anything.
Or
Do you think we'll ever see a console port? I hope so.
event.
Like it feels like it works so well. It'd be kind of a shame if they didn't.
Yeah, like
I think
mean,
there's a market for it.
Yeah.
and it's not like say like previous builds of the game that were on mobile where you still had to use the touchscreen for menus. No, this one you have like a cursor that you can move around, so I don't see it being impossible.
Yeah, I mean, you can still use the mouse as well if you want to, like, it's got keyboard and mouse controls. It's got built-in gamepad controls. It's got achievements on Steam as well.
Yes,
You
it
get
has
achievements, which is
19
cool.
achievements total, and they're all really easy to get. There's nothing that really outlies what you can and cannot get in the achievements.
Okay.
Yeah. What if you
um,
play on
Cool.
an iPad tablet? I mean, I'm sure it would still be fine.
It
It's-
has
the
controller
Steam
support.
version-
It's just the
Steam version just like it's gonna be
has
better
actual
frame rate.
controller
So-
support.
and stuff.
So I wanted to ask, just
Hmm.
as like a hypothetical, do you think the reason why it probably took so long for what is it, for Rumble to even have a release date is probably because they were working on the Steam version like extensively to make it feel and look as good as possible?
I would not be surprised if that was the case.
It could, because that does feel like a very last minute decision. But
Right.
I know for a fact that in an article from Pocket Gamer that not a lot of people knew about, or I haven't really seen shared around a lot. They were talking with somebody from Rovio. I think it's like the co-director of Rovio, and he went into detail about explaining just wanting to make the game overall better for people that play on mobile. And they've ran into some issues with updating the game and putting all this stuff into it, where mid-tier devices have had some unstable issues. There are a couple of people that actually have access to it that I played with, where they will either just drop like out of the game completely, or their game will crash and they're on a mid-tier device. So they've been really hammering away to try and figure out how to make it more stable for those on mid-tier devices.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's
Well, I mean, it's good they're
interesting.
dedicated to that. I guess I could see that would be a good priority because, like, you know, there's like millions and millions of phones out there, and it's like who knows which phone every person has. Like,
Yeah, and
I've had the same phone for like 3 or 4 years now.
I've
you know,
never
like
played
not
like
everybody's
the game.
running like the most. Oh, what's up?
I was gonna say you go first, Frank.
Not everybody's running like the most recent phone or something like that, or not even like the most expensive possible phone to get like the best performance out of it. Some people are just running with whatever they got. So like if you have a phone that's a couple years old, or it's not like top tier or anything, you know, I do appreciate that they are optimizing the game for those who don't necessarily have that.
So, a long time ago, we went for a little walk, the guys, and we found a phone fully boxed, fully taped up, just on the highway. Just found this thing. And,
Oh
fell
wow.
off a truck or something.
fuck yeah, we took it. Like, fuck yeah.
It was a plant.
No, it was a phone, Frank.
Well, anyways, this
well,
is...
no, I mean like the cops planted it there. They're gonna go after him.
I know.
Well, this is
Yeah.
like,
No, that's like saying when is a door not a door? When it's a jar.
well, this is like $100 Motorola. So it's just like $100,
Oh.
£80.
I mean,
It's a
yeah.
£80
yeah.
phone. And when I first when I first thought to install Sonic Rumble, my own phone was full, like just of like pictures of fun memories I have with friends, my many friends that I have and see. Yeah, it's full of that. So I was like, I'll install Sonic Rumble on the Motorola and just play it on like $100 phone. And while there are notable performance drops here and there, it's by no means unplayable from what I've experienced on a very low-end phone. I can't speak
Yeah.
for middle of the road, and obviously, like, people with different kind of versions of the Android operating system and stuff. Like, naturally, like, there's going to
Or
be some
Apple.
differences here
Yeah.
and there. And while
I have
this
no
is
idea what's going on over there.
while this is a low-tier phone, it is still a new phone, so, like, it is all pretty current. So I don't know, like maybe there's other things I need to optimize for, but from my experience on playing on that, really not bad. My main phone is only like $140 phone as well, and I do play Rumble on there now too. Still do it on low settings, but like it works fine
Right.
on there, so I think it's quite well optimized,
Yeah.
all things considered.
Got a question about that.
Yeah,
Is it just like lower frame rate, or is it like stuttering, or like what kind of performance issues do you tend to come across?
Slow down. So
Slow down.
Okay.
Yeah.
bits of
Yeah, that's what
bits
my
of-
phone did too.
bits of slowdown where like the frame rate will slow down to quite a bit of a grind. It's not terrible. It usually only happens when you're doing a cinematic set piece anyway, like one of the many like loop-de-loops and stuff like that. But
Right.
still, it's there and it's not very pleasing to look at. In fact, I've got a whole ton of Sonic Rumble footage that I can probably show you guys at some point, or I'll do a little video on the pre-release version of it at some stage. But it runs well enough. Like, it's a perfectly serviceable experience. I haven't found myself kicked out of any lobbies before either. But yes, sometimes that lag can just come in at crunch time, unfortunately. And that's part of why I'm looking forward to playing it on PC, is just to have a very smooth version of the game.
Yeah, you'll have a really good experience on it. Like, I think with the exception of the time that I streamed it, like everything has been very smooth for me, even on the highest settings. It's just obviously I had
it's
it's
night and
very
day.
well optimized.
On the
Night and day
low
from the
settings.
phone one.
On the low settings, I noticed like you don't really get the plastic texture. They don't really look like toys as much in like the lower quality version. That and also like the environments have a lot more pop-in. I don't know if the pop-in is better on the higher end versions or not. It's a Sonic game, so I'm fully anticipating.
I don't really remember.
I haven't really
being
noticed pop-in.
Yeah, like I've gotten moments where. I mean, honestly, it's. I can even mention this because it was like a very like jarring moment. Like there was literally one moment I've had playing the PC version so far where I had any amount of lag, and I think it was just like a server thing. But like it lasted like 10 seconds, and then it was completely fine, and I haven't had another problem. Like I've been playing it for however long I've streamed it so far, like maybe 4 or 5 hours total, and it's like I've had almost no problems. It's gorgeous.
Purely based on my own experiences with the mobile phone version, I do think, just purely based on my own experiences, I can't speak for anyone else. It felt releasable to me. But like again, like I can't say for other systems. Other ones might be having more problems. Maybe iPhone has problems sometimes. I don't know. You Apple people got problems.
Well, it is interesting because I know one of the bigger updates where they started adding in a bunch of more stages is that the requirement for phone is that you have to have at least 3 gigabytes of RAM in your phone for it to work properly. I don't know how much more that's going to go up the more they keep adding stuff to the game, so it could be an issue that they face in the future, or mid-tier devices in general just stop getting supported. But yeah, from my understanding, for most mid-tier devices, it is an issue with performance. But one of the major issues, at least for me, that I've noticed, and especially with playing with Velcomi a lot, we come across desync issues a lot, where we'll like get into a match and I'll be the first to get to an item, but like for whatever reason I won't get the item. The person that's like 10 feet behind me gets the item instead, and that is also something that they've been trying to address and fix a lot with these new stages as well.
Yeah, that was something I came across.
Yeah.
I came across that yesterday, actually. I was playing the one where you have to grab like 3 flags. And for whatever reason, the first flag or it was the second flag I was trying to get, and somebody was just a little bit behind me, and they claimed it before I did, even though I was like a few steps ahead.
Wait,
Yeah,
capture the
it's
flag, though?
Not exactly.
It's not really capture the flag. It's more so collect 3 flags and then you're done.
Yeah, you don't have to like take them to a different location, although that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I would like to see a capture the flag mode come to this game. That would be really fun.
That'd be chaotic, I think.
Can I drop a scolding
I think they
hot
could
take?
pull it off.
Sure.
What's up?
I think Sonic Rumble has the better version of Starlight Carnival.
As opposed to what, like Sonic Colors?
Yeah, so Sonic Colors, Starlight Carnival is obviously a gorgeous level. Like, it looks really good. But I think the stage is boring as hell to play. Like, because the majority
Yes.
of it...
Oh yeah. No,
It's either-
I can level with you on that.
Yeah. Oh, snap, I need to update my Sonic Rumble. I just wanted to take a peek at it.
Their remake of Frozen Factory is just... Is it Frozen Factory?
Well, yeah, Frozen Factory's in there.
Yeah,
Man,
Frozen
their
Factory.
remix of it is just so damn good.
You've got a lot of Lost World in there as well, and again, I think this is a better version of those Lost World stages as well. Partly because
it's like Lost World, Forces, and Superstars.
Forces.
You know what? This is exactly what Lost World's art style was made for, by the way. Like I feel like Lost World could have just looked all chibi to begin with, and I think it would have been better for it.
The
That would've been
toyetic
a
style
game to
looks
look at.
good. Like, I was saying, the problem with like Sonic Lost World is like Sonic looks quite out of place in that art style because he's not made to match. Well, here we've actually got a Sonic model that matches that art style. For one, it's meant to look toy-y, and it's like a specific style for this game. Whereas Lost World was kind of trying to inhabit the same space as like Generations, and it's like, well, these games are in 2 completely separate art styles. You know, like.
Yeah.
Here's a question. Because you know how when you like tap the screen, you get the little stars pop up, like the little stars.
Yep.
When you get the loading screen and it has the little Sonic running, do you just tap the screen around him to make it look like he's invincible?
I've never.
I
done that
haven't, but
before.
that is a pretty interesting
The
thing
loading
to try
screen
out.
just it goes fast enough that I don't even notice. Like it just goes by.
Oh, look at me! I got really fast load times on Sonic Rumble.
I did
Unless-
see this
PC version, man, I don't
question.
know.
I did
Unless
see
I'm
this
getting like
question from
some
KB.
like, unless I'm getting like a connection that's, or I'm connecting to people that are further away from me, I don't have very long load times.
KB was asking, can you customize your avatar in Rumble now, or are there different types still only obtained through the Crane machine? No, I don't think we're ever really gonna see avatar customization come to this game, just because that's like an entirely like that's a huge system that they have to work in.
We're not getting
Entirely.
Force's character customization. I don't.
I mean,
feel.
that would be
And
awesome
I-
to have, but
It would be
yeah,
awesome,
there's
but
a
they
lot of
would have
variety
to
of them
change a
already.
lot of stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
you
and
can get a
also-
lot of
yeah.
the customs from Forces already, though. Like there's some in the
Yeah,
every
there's
day,
like
and-
over. I don't even know how many. There's like maybe 50 of them already.
All right, so this
Something
is
like that.
bullying. It wants me to delete apps in order to update Sonic Rumble, and it's just like, just delete the old version and put the new one in there. Like,
then you can't update it though. You'd have to reinstall it.
I know, and then you
Yeah,
have to do the tutorial
just tell them,
again.
nuh-uh.
You don't have to do the
Yeah, I mean, I
tutorial
think you
again.
can link your account. Should just get your data back.
I know it takes
Yeah.
so long
Yeah.
to do that. Like the code is so.
Wait, you got to
long.
make sure you have your
code.
account link
Yeah.
thing for it, I think.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
make
just
sure
gonna
you're-
wait. There's not much
Yeah.
longer to wait now.
Because you can play them in the like if you have a phone and a computer, you can play it on both places and have the same data, right?
Yeah,
Forget it. We'll
I-
do it
I was
live.
do-
We'll do it live.
I'll play it on my phone and then, or I'll play it on my computer. But then when I just want to do, I just want to get the ads out of the way so I can get like extra stuff. I do that off my phone.
I'm also too scared to delete Sonic Prime Dash in case I lose all my progress.
This is why cloud saving needs to be free.
I mean, I think it would because it's like through Netflix, but I'm scared to delete it. I've got so many
Well-
characters unlocked, guys, and maxed out, like so many.
It should stay on your Netflix account, right?
I would hope so.
Or
I'm just scared.
that's so weird that it's under a Netflix account. I would assume that you'd have to put it under something else.
I mean, it's downloaded via Netflix and then run via Netflix, I believe. So I'm not 100% sure how it works, but I've got so many characters, guys. So many.
Yeah, but this is Sonic Rumble. This is a really good game.
Yeah, but this is Sonic Prime Dash. This is a real game.
What are you talking
That-
about? This is
Wow.
more of a real game.
Yeah, actually.
Sonic
Like,
Rumble's
this-
a video game.
Oh,
Sonic
this-
Dash
Does
is
Sonic
a
Rumble
toilet
have
thing.
Sonic
You sit on the
Prime
toilet and you
characters in
swipe.
it?
Hey, give them some time. They might.
Can I go to New York City in Sonic Rumble?
They might.
You know what that means? That means that even fucking Sonic Speed Simulator is more of a legitimate game than Sonic fucking Rumble.
Sure.
Oof. Yeah.
Sure.
Don't
You are
agree
a
with that
Sonic
one.
fumble, my friend.
They could release a Sonic dating app called Sonic Bumble.
No, it would be shit.
It would be
No.
shit.
Could finally get Sonic GF.
No,
Great.
it'd be shitting
Gross.
bitches, right? Right, Dylan?
Oh yes, of course.
Dylan, can
Yeah,
you
you
shit
can
me
just-
a girlfriend?
You
What a terrible thing to say to someone. You see what I live with every day?
What do you mean you live with? You don't live with me. I have roommates.
I live
No,
adjacent.
it's the thing that he does
Adjacent.
where he shit bitches.
You share a planet with me.
I share the planet, and that's enough.
Who put you on the planet?
Ugh.
Stupid. Who
No,
put
it's
you
such an
on the
iconic
planet?
bit. Like when Squilliam does that, like
Oh, it
I was
really
like, why
is.
did he do that? Why did he do it like that? Who put you on the planet?
The vocal stem.
I fucking love that character. Squilliam is
Is
so
that-
funny.
Squilliam Fancy Son.
Like just think about it. He's like an even more deranged Squidward, but he
Hang on,
actually
how is
accomplished the
Squidward-
thing Squidward wanted.
How
Yeah.
is Squidward
Yeah.
deranged? Squidward's just real as fuck.
Have
He
you?
said a more deranged.
You've seen
Squidward.
him, right?
He just
He's
wants
more
to be
deranged.
left alone.
Squidward is
I mean,
I-
he dabbed
he
that
doesn't,
one
though.
time.
He
Yeah, that
wants
was
to be left
awesome.
alone, but he also wants everybody to look at him all the time.
Yeah, but that's just the paradox of man, you know, and that's why SpongeBob
Yeah, but aren't we
resonates.
all like that? You know, all of us being YouTubers.
Again, it's
I
the
guess
paradox
I know,
of man.
but Squidward's not a YouTuber.
Put it this way: I go on
He
YouTube
could be.
and say, "Give me
He could be.
attention every day."
I
go on
guarantee
there and
he
be like,
would be one.
"Please listen to my fucking voice." I'm
Imagine
like-
being a YouTuber.
But then I go out in public. I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to do anything like that. That's Squidward.
I mean, I was walking around town earlier today, and I was kind of like, God, I'm so glad I don't have to talk to anybody.
But that's
I'm
what
just
I'm saying
walking.
is Squidward is all of us in that he wants all of that success stuff. He wants all that, but ultimately he also is held back by his desire to be left alone, his desire for solitary solace.
I like how this turned into a fucking analysis of Squidward tentacles for a second. Here.
It's just
Interesting
it's
pivot.
how he encompasses the human, or in this case, Squidman condition. Octopus. He's an octopus.
Yes.
He is an octopus. That always kind of fucked me up.
Yeah, like he's called Squidward the octopus. That's wild.
I thought he
Well,
was a I thought he was a tortellini.
Squidward
I wish.
tortellini.
Sorry, he is not
Porno.
Italian.
I thought he was a tennis ball.
He's Squidward tennis balls.
God, remember that episode though where he goes to like a town where everyone's like him, and then he just gets so stuck in the
Yes.
routine that he hates
He
it.
hates it. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
hates it, and that's
Like,
That's
why
it.
I
It's like
love-
everybody. It's us
somewhat.
if we made a YouTuber house. We'd like walk out and see everybody ordering DoorDash and crying. Like this fucking sucks. I hate it here.
I want to find someone
Nah,
wearing Geralus
I would be
64 YouTuber merch so I can bully them.
If
I
I,
would
ever
be-
see a Geralus 64 shirt in real life that wasn't like someone I know already has one, I will be stunned. There's been like a collective $70 of merchandise sold over the last 9 years.
No, literally.
So like if you've got a shirt, let me know.
Same
That's
goes
okay.
for
I think
me.
there's,
Let
like,
me know so
5
I can put a pipe bomb
There's
in your
5 or 6
mailbox.
There's like 5 or 6 people with a Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles shirt.
Hell yeah. Were those the hot takes shirts?
Yeah.
Those were cool. I liked that. That was the custom design, the Frank's Red Hot takes.
See,
Oh yeah, I
he-
remember
can he
that.
do that?
That was crazy.
is
No
Red Hot
shit.
Sonic gonna allow that? Is that allowed?
Red Hot Sonic.
I would be more worried about Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, Frank's Red Hot would.
No, actually,
it was
be
based-
some.
It was based on a different hot sauce.
I still
Oh,
don't
okay.
imagine like Red Hot Sonic's like Sonic
But
guy being
I
like
would
a.
assume.
Go on.
I assume I could get away with. Ooh, wait, maybe I should come up. with
We only
another one
sold
like
like
that.
6 of them, so I don't think they would come after you.
Well, that and also it's a parody. It's a parody
Yeah,
of their design.
yeah, it's-
So
No,
Oh,
excuse
man.
me. I'm just typing to Katie Krasnutsky right now saying, your Sonic Rumble asshole content creator gotta be
wrong
Frank.
Whoa.
person. Wrong person. Wrong
Whoa.
person. Wrong
Oh,
person.
that's not even who's in charge of all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wrong person. Wrong company. Don't do that.
Not anymore.
Bad optics, man. No, it's not that.
No,
it's,
Rovio handles Rumble
Rovio.
stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
No, dear Sonic bastards, you got a guy called Frank working for you, and
I gotta come up
he
with another,
made
hot sauce
unauthorized
design t-shirt.
merch of your character.
I gotta do another one of those parody hot sauce T-shirts. I think that's like the
Yeah.
only kind of merchandise I could come up with that would be appealing.
You know how it is.
I'm all for it.
The merch conference continues.
Even Dave's kind of 3D. Frank is really the 2D section. Look, I didn't send my VTuber avatar thing because I don't really. I didn't really
I
prepare.
don't have a
that in time.
VTuber.
I wonder, like, I think I made that joke first. It's a pretty funny
I-
joke. I'm
The
pretty
2D
funny.
section of the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, the
2D
2D
avatars
section
should
of the
no longer
podcast.
be permitted on this show. Frank,
I'm the good.
No,
I'm the
I'm-
good.
I'm
I'm the
kinda
only
like-
good part. Just like Sonic, the only good part is the 2D.
I'm kind of stuck in the middle, 2D, 3D stuff, because I have like an outro that I really like using that's like animated and it's in the old art style of things, and it's like, oh, but I still really like this, and I don't want to like reanimate
Keep
the new
using it.
guy doing this.
Nah, keep using it.
Uh,
keep using it.
And then
Keep
like,
using it
I
as
just
is.
like,
There's no point to it.
I
Like,
like
if it's already made and it's already good, leave it alone. You know, it doesn't have to match.
yeah, no, I mean, I feel like having the variety's fine.
I
Because
mean,
then
like,
like
look
I
at
haven't
the
changed my
amount
Twitter
of-
profile picture because I just got back. Like I'm
Just put it this way.
reluctantly crawling back.
Put it this way. It's like your avatar is the gameplay, and that ending is the box art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like an intro and
The outro
outro
of
can
the
be a
podcast.
bookend. Like it's
The outro of the podcast still has everyone's 2D art. That is true.
Yeah, I know.
that is true, and it's not even my updated avatar. It's the one with the muscles.
So the reason is just because
It's the joke one.
I'm just tired, all right? I'm just tired.
I am too, but yeah.
It ain't easy. You do it then, Frank.
Well, no, because if I do it, it's usually like minutes before the podcast starts and making us a half hour late. That's usually what happens when I change things on my streams.
Yeah,
All
I feel
right.
that.
That's fair.
All right.
We got anything
Well, now-
else to really bum into?
So is there anything else you guys want to know about like the PC version of Sonic Rumble or just
Yeah,
Sonic Rumble
or
in
just
general?
Sonic
Just-
Rumble in general.
I mean, what do you
Trey,
guys
Pup,
fucking
either one.
think of it? Like, what's your opinion on the game?
Oh,
Like,
I've been having a blast with it.
I mean, I've been having a blast with it, and personally, honestly, the best free-to-play Sonic experience I've had, I'd say.
Yeah, you know, it's probably also one of the least like. Oh God, how do I want to say this? It's probably one of the least
shitty.
greedy 3D, not 3D, sorry, one of the least greedy free-to-play Sonics I've played, because, like, I don't really feel like I've ever been,
Pressured. to,
like, everything
watch
I've
an
wanted to
ad
get in
or
the game,
something.
you can just get, you know, like, you don't need to buy things. It's, like, really easy to get costumes, you just gotta keep playing the game. So, like, I like that.
Aside from the ring limit, which it limits how many rings you can earn while playing, and even then, it's very specific on what kind of ring, like from specifically what you get.
Yeah,
Like,
wait, how do you increase the ring limit? I didn't even know about that.
ring limit
premium, the premium pass.
What is the ring
or
limit?
their plus membership. There's like a ring limit. So when you get into the main menu on the bottom right of the screen, there's a limit of how many rings you can earn in a day, but it doesn't count the ones that you get through like challenges. So even then, they're very
never saw
generous
that.
with how many you can get within a given time. Aside from that, like I do like that they allow you to, rather than just force an ad upon you, it's like, hey, do you want extra free stuff? Just watch an ad. And I think that's fine. I think that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
pop ads up and go, like, you know, in some games when you lose, then you hit replay or whatever, or like start over, and then it goes, here's an ad, and you watch the ad for 9 seconds and then close it. Rumble doesn't do that.
The ad-supported
no, it
versions
doesn't.
of Sonic 1, 2, and CD are like that.
At least not
Yeah.
right now. And like I hope it
Not
would
right now, especially in the Steam version, because the Steam version is following Steam regulations where
Oh yeah,
free-to-play games aren't allowed to have advertisements
Steam can't do that.
in them.
Yeah.
The only one that I would say that's in game right now that actually pops up is if you're going to settings on your mobile device. They do have an advert for Banana Rumble, the Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble that pops up.
Yeah.
And you can like tap it to go purchase that. But
At least
outside
it's
of that,
not one of
that's,
those
like, the
fucking
only-
like fake games, you know, like
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
one where the guy's running and you go through the gate and then there's 10 of them and they're shooting and they're shooting.
I had something that was a pain in the ass. Was that like I got one of those walking apps installed on my phone. You know, the ones where like they track your steps and then you cash them in and you get like some prizes and stuff. Yeah, every time I was cashing in, I was getting ads for porn, and it was just like I've been out walking in public
Targeted advertising, my friend.
and just be like,
Targeted
yeah, but
Your
It's
phone
based on
hears
your-
you. Your phone hears all the shit you say all day, and it reads all the stuff you post, and it goes, "Okay, this into one thing. That's it."
well,
It's
look,
it's
all
based
I'm
on your
saying is-
algorithm, pup. It's based on what you search.
All I'm saying is a walking app. Like I'm gonna use it out.
What a
Oh.
fucking insane self-report that was, dude. That's fucking insane. I mean, man likes porn. Call the police. Who cares? I mean, that's not my
Right.
joke. I'm just
I'm
saying,
already-
like,
I'm
it's
already
just
calling
funny.
them.
The situation is funny.
All right, I
I'm already
want you
calling
to install it then, okay?
Yeah, it's gonna give you ads for like cat food, man. Because that's
Yeah,
all I
because
care
you love
about.
eating cat food, you gross, disgusting bitch.
'Cause I love cat food.
I'm
It's
gonna
delicious.
get ads for like Crunchyroll or something. I don't know.
Now Dylan's gonna get
Crunchyroll.
ads for gonna
like-
get ads for butts because he likes to suck.
You ever get
Uh,
the? I used to get this ad.
Hey, you can't
Hey,
say
yo,
that
yo,
word.
can't
We
say butts,
cannot
can't
say
say
that
butts.
word.
We can't say butts.
We're
I
gonna
used to get an
strike.
ad for this thing. It was an Amazon ad for Magic Pickle, and it was like just a plastic pickle that talked. Like when you pressed the
What?
button, it was like a party gift. And I was like, "What in my browser history is showing you that I would like this.
Right,
'Cause,
so
like, I would
is that
love to
not
know.
a self-report as well?
It's just
The magic pickle, the talking magic pickle party toy? But
Yeah,
it
you're
probably
looking for
says, like,
things to
I'm
put in
Pickle
your
Rick.
butt while I'm looking for things to, like,
hey,
tantalize my
Pup.
existing butt.
Can't say that word.
We're gonna get a strike.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oops.
He was looking up Mr. Zucchini Head.
Piffle.
Mr.
Mr.
Zucchini
Zucchini
Head.
Head, yes.
Mr. Zucchini.
Oh man.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Well, And is asking a good question. Who do you guys main in Sonic Rumble?
I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious with me.
Okay,
What is it,
So-
like Metal Sonic?
so it's Shadow.
Yeah. It's Metal. I mean, I wouldn't be a Metal Sonic plush if mine wasn't Metal Sonic. I don't think.
Well, okay, counterpoint. I'm not looking at the stream. So, so I didn't remember that.
All right, well, Dillhouse,
Yeah, I'm mostly
I reckon
Metal
we can all
Sonic.
guess your one, right? Like, I mean, every time I look at your profile on Sonic Rumble, it's a girl avatar. So I'm wondering, like,
What do you mean? I've been silver since I unlocked him.
well, that's weird because it always shows up as a girl avatar.
And
Probably
now
like-
I'm using II a bit because I have II.
Dylan's
See,
using
I will
AI,
say-
everybody, guys.
That is
Get
not.
'em.
Don't say that shit.
I
out
will
loud.
say real quick though. I will say real quick. Be careful if you're playing as II and you have that new emote attached to them because apparently that's more broken than the baseball slide. And I've seen some people in the
Really?
Discord server talking about maybe potentially targeting those who use II. So I would be very
doing it.
careful.
I'm fucking
playing
doing
as
it.
What's the baseball slide thing then? Like, what's wrong with
So
that?
there's a
'Cause I've got
baseball.
that.
There's a baseball slide emote that will give you a little bit of distance, and people have discovered that if you use it at the start of any round, you get a bit of a boost. Like go a little bit.
Yes.
You start a little
You
bit
do
further
get
ahead.
a little bit of an advantage.
Okay.
And I've been
The
abusing-
II ball is like that, but you can spam it and it hits people out of the way.
Oh, I didn't know you could spam it. I think there was a limit, just like all the
Oh,
other
that's-
emotes. Like you have to
okay,
wait
that-
like 3 seconds or whatever.
Franken, who do you main in Sonic Rumble?
Knuckles.
Of course. Okay, that should have. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Trey,
yeah.
who will you be maining?
I mean, I feel like, Metal Sonic's my boy. If they do come with an emerald, like
Yeah,
skin,
that'd be
Oh,
good.
dude,
Then
yeah,
I'd
Emma,
so-
Oh, yeah.
sick.
main him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will obviously also main Tangle, but I don't know if she'll ever get in.
Oh
I
yeah,
might
I mean,
be,
IDW characters. Let's go.
I
why
might
not?
be a bit of a basic bitch, but like, I generally main Shadow and sometimes alternate between him, Silver, and Sonic.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
fine.
Yeah.
Choices. It's
I
your
like the
choice.
hedgehogs. Yeah, you know how it is. What about the
Yeah.
Chao though? What about
I really
your
like
buddies?
the. I want to say the
Well-
Blaze model. I mentioned Blaze earlier because she was a good reference for what Pup was talking about for like the visuals. I do like the Blaze model a lot. I'd say Blaze is probably going to be like a secondary main.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blaze secondary for me as well.
yeah, Blaze looks great.
As for what Chao we're using, if you are part of the content creator program, you get a Chao that's holding a camera.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want that. Oh,
That's
man.
But
cute. That's very
mostly, I
cute.
alternate between. They recently did a bundle with Angler Big that gave you Froggy as a buddy.
Ooh, I just got Froggy
Um,
yesterday.
But
Yeah, I'm
if
using
it's not
Froggy.
Froggy, I'm either using Froggy or Chip.
Yeah,
Chip.
I think
Yeah,
there's
I
I
like
want
got.
Chip.
I think they're still available.
I
and
got-
you just have to spend red star rings.
Yeah.
And it's not even a
Yeah,
lot.
you just have to use the red star rings
While
on
I
them.
They don't even- They don't
while
even
I-
cost a lot.
while I don't have Chip, and he's only ever shown up as a paid thing for me, I'm going with the Bone Chow. The Bone Chow is cool.
Well, that one is good. I also like the Knight's Chow. I've been using the Knight's Chow as well.
Knight's Chow is really cool.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No,
I
stop
also have-
talking. That's-
I also have the bone chow and the gold chow, only because I'm looking at the benefits you get from them. Like
I've
their
got the Garnet
Hmm.
Chow.
I thought you were
got
gonna
that
say
one
the
recently
gun.
as well.
I don't know why.
The gun chow.
I think the gun Chow that killed
Put-
Maria.
oh my god, imagine a bundle. You get Maria Robotnik and the Gun Chow.
That'd be
God.
insane. That would be
But
insane. But I
terrifying.
would love to see Maria and even Gerald make it into this game. I just
Gerald,
not just.
Gerald is a
I
palette swap
feel like it would
fragment,
be
it's funny.
really amazing just the of the implication that Eggman is
Oh.
making these toys, and he
He made-
specifically made Maria and
Toys
his
of his dead relative.
grandfather. Yeah.
That's so fucked. That's so. I mean, is that fucked or is it endearing? I don't know. Like that.
Like
that's
it's funny
work.
because like me and a friend also were like, could you imagine him making Maria and then just gifting it to Shadow, being like, here you go.
I mean, like on one hand, maybe that's very kind, but like on the other hand, that's also not. I don't know. Like I could it's weird.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
Shadow would snap.
It's the same energy as that the Twitter takeover where remember like Sonic was gonna read the question and he was like, "Oh, I'm not reading that." Or no, Eggman was like, "Oh, I'm not reading that," and Sonic was like, "Oh yeah, Shadow, how's Maria?" Like,
That's so rude.
you can imagine that. Like you hand him the toy and he's like, "You have 3 seconds before you die."
Why have you given him like a mafioso voice? You got 3 seconds before you die. You call these bagels.
Because I'm sick and I couldn't do the voice right. Okay, like I don't know.
I was thinking
trying.
Randy Newman from the Family Guy parody of him.
He literally left foot, right foot,
Right foot, left foot, right foot.
Hey there, Rover. Come on over.
We've got that Family Guy brain rot since day one.
It's been like 3 episodes now of just non-stop Family Guy. Like, it's crazy. Um,
Pup and I have had a friendship founded on Family Guy.
we literally have, because we were trying to unlock the Peter Griffin, and we were both just... Like, it was the first time I'd ever been put in a call with Franken before. Like, I was like, hey, Dylan, you want to play Fortnite? And he was like, yeah, Pop, I want to play Fortnite. Can you play with my buddy Frank as well? I was like, of course I'll play with Frank, Dylan, don't you
That is what
worry."
happened, dude.
And then we play, and then Dylan had an anxiety attack, and then Frank and I
Probably
played
did happen.
the brilliant game while Dylan sneezed.
And then Pup got stuck.
Yeah, I got stuck, glitched into the water, and I was livid. The next day, I got right back up, only to realize that the reward is that you get to touch grass, and I was even angrier. This time I wasn't
My,
angry at
uh,
myself.
And you still went for it.
Yeah, I would have been angry at myself
still
if I
com-
hadn't. Like, Trey,
So,
what are you...
Oh,
The
I mean,
point
am I still coming through? Because
Yes,
Discord's
yeah,
You're
acting
still
weird.
coming through.
Okay.
Yeah. Come
the point is, we were quoting Family Guy throughout the whole session. It was a good time.
It was all just Family Guy quotes after a while. Fun that we can have
Speaking
when
of-
playing Sonic Rumble.
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah,
look forward
yeah.
to the global launch so that way we could all play on PC and all have like an amazing time. We could do a
yeah.
Sunset City Arcade for this.
Oh,
I
we
would love
absolutely-
that. And we
it's
can
a
do the
must.
squads mode.
Yeah.
Do the squads once it's available.
It's a
Oh,
must,
oh,
but
you know
maybe
what?
someone
Actually-
with more reliable internet connection than me can host.
I'm glad you brought
It'd
up,
be on the
you brought up
servers, too.
squads. That is another thing that kind of bothers me once in a while with the game. It's like how often some game modes are playable
Yeah.
because you can't just do whatever game mode you want right away. Sometimes they're restricted to like certain periods of time.
I thought you could by unlocking
And
the little thingies where you do like a single player challenge against a timer.
Yeah, no, you can do that, but like
you can do the
there's he
challenges,
means
but like
squads mode like is not available 24/7 right now. It's probably still
Oh,
like in testing or
that's-
whatever.
Oh right, yeah, I noticed that squads is not always available. Merge.
Mirage.
That's really like I mean, it probably just needs time, but like that's basically the only thing that I'm like, oh, okay, I would like that to be there. You know, 'cause
yeah,
that's
I'm
gonna be
thinking
huge.
it's more so a testing thing that they're still doing. Again,
Yeah.
I don't know until it's officially launched. I really do hope permanent squad do come in though.
When it does officially launch, it means that we don't have to deal with bots when we do like the boss battles against
Oh, yeah.
Death Egg Robot or especially Elite Death Egg Robot. That I'm still not letting go of that because I was so annoyed.
I don't think I've ever done those.
I'm still just like the thing I love about that is that we finally get a chance to touch the Elite Death Egg Robot in a Sonic game, and it's not dead. It's wild. Things debuted in Forces, and we barely got to interact with the damn things. But do you have like a favorite challenge in Sonic Rumble? Like a favorite, like when it comes up, you're just like, oh hell yeah, that one.
It's usually always something in the first round, just because I always love the obstacle courses.
Yeah, the
Frozen
obstacle
Factory
courses
is
are
one of my
fun.
favorites. Like any of them that are just obstacle courses, I love those.
Yeah, I
Pinball
like the
Carnival
races
is
like that.
really
That's
is
fun.
really good.
Oh, is that the where you're actually going through like the pinball stuff?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
I mean,
the
like
Pinball
bouncing
Carnival's
around the
got
pinball bumpers and stuff.
Any
It's a
just
great, like, honestly, there's not really many that I don't like. I think the ones I don't like, I can count on one hand. Like, it's
yeah,
basically
yeah,
like the
definitely.
balls mini game where you push the balls into the hole.
I
And
know
it's
I
like,
that's
agree,
not
that's the
really
weaker one, but
something
that-
that a lot of people like.
you don't get that one very
yeah,
often.
that's just, I
find
don't like
now.
that one as much.
Yeah,
Um,
I
I
haven't
know,
seen that.
that's my least favorite one, I think, that's all.
I haven't seen that one. There's a few from the closed beta that I don't think have ever appeared again, right?
Um,
There was a Sky
There
Sanctuary
was-
one.
Was that not the
Was
one
there?
Dylan was just talking about with the balls?
Oh, no, there's
No,
well,
I think that one...
there was a Sky
I
Sanctuary
don't
one
know
that
where it
also
takes
has
place.
that has like a section where you have to put like push giant balls into a hole.
no, that shows up ever so often. It's got like a really rare selection
Okay.
rate.
There's one that
I
I
got it
can,
the other day because they have a challenge for it in challenge mode where you have to play the stage a few times to upgrade it to get the hard mode. So it does pop up ever so often. The one that doesn't, well, they just recently brought back was the Frozen Factory team stage where you're all on a
Team
frozen
balls?
platform.
Oh,
No,
is that the
it's
one where like if they get hit by something, they turn into ice and you have to kick them off.
Yes, you have to kick them off.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't know if I've
That
seen
one
that
in
one.
closed beta was very horrible because you would get stuck sometimes with the homing attacking. They fixed that, but what now is an issue is just the desync overall. Because the other night when I was playing it with Velcomia, we were on the same team, and the red team, if I were to go and hit one of their ice blocks, it wouldn't do anything because they got to it first. But when I went to go hit one of my ice blocks to free one of my teammates, it would instantly just fly across the map because the red team somehow got it first. And like the desync was just insane. Like I don't know
But that
what it
was in the
is
beta.
about that
That was-
game specifically.
That was back in beta, you mean?
But no, this is an issue now since
Oh.
they brought it
Oh.
back.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about a beta thing, okay.
One challenge that I'm never too pleased to see is the tornadoes one. So that's
Crazy.
it's a
Oh, I
Sky
love that
Sanctuary
one though.
where you've got all
Is
the
that
tornadoes.
the desert ruin, or is that
No,
the
Sky
Sanctuary
Sanctuary.
where you have to be on
Sky
where you have to,
Sanctuary, you're like
be on the
using
planes?
going through the holes of the cloud.
Yeah, and then you like jump on the
okay.
little plane bits, and you have to move out of the way for obstacles. I don't hate it, but I'm never happy to see it. Everything else, generally,
So,
on.
I was playing that the other day with Sam and two other friends, and he went from that plane, went around the little barrier thing where you're supposed to jump off and go onto another plane. He went back on the same plane, and it just flew off with him.
that's crazy.
Just took him away.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Goodbye! Goodbye, my friend!
He thought he had to do that, and it just took him away, and it was the funniest thing to watch.
Where does he go? Where is he?
I think my favorite.
Excuse
challenges,
me,
though-
airline, we lost our friend. Bring
I-
him
I-
back.
Planet needed him.
I think my favorite challenges though, and ones where I think if
I
you're
hate him.
if you're kind of worried about content or whatnot, like these are going to be the real star of the show here, is like the races, because what you're effectively getting are
Oh,
Sonic
yeah.
levels, really. Like they play like Sonic levels. You've got jumping obstacles,
Yeah.
homing attacks.
A bit.
It's obviously not as like speedy or as like it's not as zippy as a boost game or as like gradual as like a momentum game or anything like that, but you are effectively getting these little Sonic obstacle courses that are kind of bite-sized, but a bit more interesting to play than what you'd get in Sonic Forces, which is a fully paid game. So it's just like, even just on the fundamental basis, is like, yeah, you're getting some basic little Sonic levels down in this that can be played like basic little Sonic levels, and I really like that.
Yeah,
anytime
I
it's
wouldn't go into
3D,
it
though-
expecting like. Don't go into it expecting it to like. It does play. It's funny. So like, I didn't even think about this, but I made a video about just like stuff about Sonic Rumble, and I releasing that tomorrow. But it's like a lot of the stuff that we were talking about in this episode, so it's kind of funny. Like when you mentioned the art style stuff, I was like, yeah, I was talking about like I'm glad the art style is like unique for this one, but like this game, it was based, not based, but like the idea, it is based actually.
Based on
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Push me, I'm
It was based on Fall Guys, right? Like the idea was like Fall Guys, a Sonic thing, a little bit.
Mhm.
And the worry, right, was like, oh, it's gonna play like Fall Guys and be like clunky, you know, because Fall Guys is kind of clunky on purpose.
Yeah.
But thankfully, this is just a fun game to play that controls
Yeah.
well. Like it doesn't control
Yeah.
like a Sonic game, I would say, but like it controls well enough for like a fun 3D multiplayer platform.
It doesn't
like,
play like a
me,
Sonic
platformer
game,
guy
but
likes
like you can
It's a solid party
identify
game.
it's a Sonic game.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
yeah.
still
it's weird.
ultimately like a matter of you move forward. There is a small emphasis on speed. There's not much speed to the game, but like the speed is generally comprised of like dash pads and stuff like that. And I understand they have sped it up
Yeah.
over the past as well, gotten it to a point where it
Yes.
feels a bit more Sonic-y. And there are just little elements here and there where I think they could have maybe afforded to make it just that little teeny weeny bit more Sonic-y. Like, for example, slides. I think, let me roll into a ball and go down that. That would be fun. Like, a marble challenge would actually be really cool for this kind of game and stuff like that. But as it is right now, yeah, it plays like an average platformer, I guess, with a hint of speed to it. Like,
Yeah.
there is that
would
incentive
say-
to move forward. It's all a linear direction. There's platforming and stuff there. And, to be honest, I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, it's like a proper little Sonic game, but it does scratch a little bit of an itch. Like, you've got multiple acts of, like,
I
Green
just
Hill
want
and
that to be
stuff.
upfront.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't like I can't compare it to any other 3D Sonic game really in terms of playstyle.
No.
It's just it's a 3D platforming game that has Sonic stuff and Sonic elements, and I just don't want people to go into it being like, oh, it's gonna be like Sonic Adventure or something. It's like
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't
no.
feel anything like any
it's
Sonic
its
game, but
own
it's good.
thing. It's its own thing.
It's
but like,
literally
it
Sonic Adventure
controls
3, guys.
well.
It is literally Sonic Adventure 3. You've been waiting for this.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, shut up. I think of it as how I think about Sonic 1, where it's not a super fast game, but you are rewarded for your knowledge of the levels, and you're rewarded for like taking risks if you need to.
You play at a pace.
So
that's a good comparison.
that's how I see it.
I think the thing with like Sonic 1, the whole thing was like you could go at a speed, but the level was always kind of stopped you from doing that. With this, you've got levels that can incentivize speed, but Sonic's like all of the characters have a very capped speed, like every single one of them, and I think that's like big.
But like I was saying, like the reward is you're rewarded for your knowledge of the levels and like figuring out the shortcuts and figuring out how to get
Yeah.
how
Yeah, no,
to
I know
shave
what
off
Frank's
just a little bit more time.
means.
No, Frank,
Like,
this
it's
is
like
not
the Sonic
better
1
than Sonic
idea
3
of,
and
like,
Knuckles. What
the
is wrong with
stage
you?
tries to stop you, but like you can do a lot of stuff by jumping, double jumping, and like hitting springs, or even like sometimes. Here's a fun little tip: if you have the attack item that lets you attack another player to steal rings, if there's no players around, you can actually use it as an extended air dash. So you can cross farther areas with that if there's no other player around that you're going to zip to.
I
also
would
wanna-
say tread very lightly with that, because there are times where I tried to do that, and for whatever reason, the game will lock on to someone that just randomly pops up behind me. So just be very careful where you are.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're completely alone,
yourself.
you can
And you
use it
can
like
build
that.
a lot of resentment by picking on other players, so be careful.
I'm here to bully players.
You know, one thing I would, I think, appreciate is just a little room where I can just go up to other players and just emote at them, because that's one of my favorite parts of the game, is getting to the end of the level, going to the little podium, and just headbanging at other players and watching them headbang
Have it
back.
kind of like a Fortnite kind of thing where you could just hang
Yeah,
out
like a
with
Fortnite
other
lobby.
players.
I'm just like, this is like primitive human communication. This is like
Humans domesticated wolves. You know, they walked off and they started going, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's cool, right? Like, that's really cool.
Or you just start doing Peter Griffin's laugh. There you go. A friendship has formed.
Peter.
The four Peters.
Oh, he stopped. Oh, he stopped before me. Oh.
Oh, look at me. I'm Pop. He stopped before me.
Oh, look at me. I have to pee.
Have we said all that needs to be said? Do we want to move on to super chats now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Not
yeah.
every episode needs to be 58 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I said a lot during
we
this
could
episode.
do
I
it.
need
We
to
just
shut
don't know
up.
if you.
You know?
We just don't know if everybody
Okay,
has the
Trey.
energy for that.
Trey's yapping again. God, shut up, Trey.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
sorry.
don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
We only
no.
know one yapping yapper, and we tolerate him.
we already
Yeah.
know one yapping yapper. He's a fucking idiot, but we love him. I only say the "but we love him" part because he's one of my patrons now. If he wasn't, I'd just be like, he's a fucking idiot. All right.
Wait, you don't insult. You don't insult. You don't insult your patrons. Hey, look.
That's a
you're
nice
patron. It's like you might be a patron, but you don't buy my kindness. It's like you don't buy my friendship, you don't buy my kindness. If I gotta call you out, I'm calling you out.
Can you imagine if, like, if all of you subscribe to my Patreon? Wouldn't that be really funny?
Yeah.
But if I was suddenly all really
Wow.
nice to you guys as well.
Imagine if all of you donated $1 to the Patreon. All 100,000 of you. That'd be great. Yeah.
How insane would
Gotta
that
get
be?
them-
That'd be crazy, huh?
Yeah, everyone
we gotta get
everyone
the
knows
pictures
that,
going.
like, you know, give money and we will be nice. Speaking of which, so yeah, who wants to read the first fucking idiot here?
Wow. Okay, pup. Really?
Whoa.
Dylan, you're on the far
Wait,
left. You're on the radical left. Why don't you
Samuel-
read this one out?
Samuel Anoki
Radical
with
left.
$2 US says, "Sing a song together with your look at me voices." I don't know if I could do that. What do you song?
Dylan, why
So
don't you?
bring
let me see. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. There. Is that good?
That was good.
Thank you.
All right,
That'll
then
do.
All right.
I'll read the
thank
next
you.
one.
That'll do.
Thank you.
There you go.
Frank.
Thank you, Samuel Anokie. I hope I'm getting this right. Okay, Borger. We got KB back at it again. $9.99 US. Frags episode. Is this the Burning Rangers episode?
Oh, it's the Frank and Trey episode. We gotta,
It's the
we gotta
Frank and
talk
Trey
about our
episode,
game
yeah.
collections.
Yeah, that's why Trey
I
hasn't
know.
spoke much this one. He was like the leader of
Yeah,
the last
because
one.
we haven't. Yeah. I wish.
And he was playing Burning Rangers.
I
at the
don't
time.
have Burning Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Soon. I will pick it up. I really do want that game.
You better pick it up before the tariffs.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Yeah.
I'm just kind of screwed at this point. I won't be able to get it in time.
No, whatever.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. It's like 90 days.
No, I
So
yeah, I
no,
think
I
you
can
90
make
you
that
got
days.
time. 90
can make that
days.
happen.
The pause.
Yeah,
90
there's
days until I scream. I
There's a
yell.
90-day pause on it, so it's like, you know what? No, I can make that happen.
I mean, bear in mind 90 days to reconsider, and everyone knows that this guy is a very open-minded fellow that will consider other options, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We'll likely get
Wow.
another 90-day pause.
yeah.
He can
90
We're trying to
days
keep
until the
getting 90
next
days.
90 days, guys. It's just like living in America. 90 days, go home, come back. You know, that's just how it is.
Has he considered just, not doing that and just go play his Sega Genesis?
No.
What?
Probably doesn't have
no,
one.
no, 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 no,
Probably
no,
got a
no, no.
Switch
That's
That-
why he's such a
that
meanie,
is,
because he doesn't have a Sega Genesis.
He needs a Sega
Who-
Genesis.
Wait,
He's
who
doing
is
it because the
who-
Switch 2 is too expensive.
All right, let's
Oh my
start
God,
a
who was
big
the,
fundraiser. We're starting a GoFundMe. We're going to buy the president a Sega Genesis.
No, who was I forgot the vice president running for Harris.
Tim
France
Walz
has a
or something like that.
president?
Yeah,
Tim
Tim
Walz.
Waltz. He has a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
So
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I'd vote for
he
that.
he had my vote from the very jump, and of course, obviously, I agree with his policies more. I'm not saying that I vote based on someone liking a console that I do, but it helped. It helped.
Why are you voting in a French election?
What?
Would you say this was a French election? Why were you voting? What do you mean?
No.
I thought you said he was the vice president of French.
No,
Of
no.
France. Oh, God.
No. Where did you? How did you hear
How
that?
did you get Kamala
I don't know. Didn't
confused
someone
with
say
France?
something about France?
No.
What?
Dylan, did I
wanna know
tell
what-
you, man?
I wanna know
Dylan!
how this happened.
Those tuna pepperoni
God.
subs are going to your head, man.
Two
What's happening to me?
pepperoni subs are going.
Is there
through.
someone in chat? Tell me why I said something about France.
It's because he hasn't been sucking butts lately. Sorry.
Someone's-
All right.
No. France, right?
Shitting
We've said
bitches.
it
He's
too many
shitting
times.
bitches.
The channel's going
Yeah.
down.
YouTube forbid him from sucking butts.
Hey. Dude. We gotta put
No,
a
it's-
censor on him.
it's-
We
I
need-
don't understand.
yeah,
Why did
shit.
I think you said something about France? I thought you said something about the
I don't
vice
know.
president of France, and I was
I
like,
don't
"There's a
understand
president."
why you
No.
went onto the YouTube community feed to announce such a thing to everybody, but who knows why Mad
You-
Men do
I
what they
didn't do that.
You did. That was you signed it. You co-signed it.
and you
That
keep
literally, you
saying-
can't even spell my name correctly.
Yes, I can. I
Uh,
spelled it correctly.
Yeah, it's like 64
No.
gorillas.
Yes. How? Tell me how I spelled it wrong. What did I do?
Tell me why he ain't
didn't
nothing
capitalize
but
the
a
G.
whore.
I didn't capitalize the D.
That'll-
I didn't
that'll
need
help
to.
Tell
out.
me
That's how
why.
you type things, because you're not like me.
That'll
and smart and
that'll
stuff.
even out the community strike. We'll have a copyright strike as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's let's find out if someone's made a song
Anyway.
about sucking butts and then sing it.
I-
Okay, all right. Next up, we got
we're gonna lose our channel.
Franken with this burger.
Political brain rot immediately fried Gary's brain.
I knew it. Mr. Krabs,
The
Mr. Krabs with
instant
a
you
dollar-
start talking about
$1.99
anything
US.
politics, my brain
Gromit,
fucking
stop grabbing my
self-destructs.
throat as Emma Stone.
Do you want to just go over that again because
What?
that stupid little beta boy was talking over you?
Mr. Krabs with the $1.99 US. Gromit, stop grabbing my throat as Emma Stone.
What does that mean?
What?
Doesn't
Emma
mean
Stone
anything.
grabbing your throat? Do tell us more.
As
Yeah.
Emma
I don't
Stone?
want to know.
What
Go
kind
in
of
detail.
Freudian slips have we got here?
I don't know. I was talking about France. Some
France.
crazy shit.
Yeah,
And shitting bitches.
and shitting bitches.
That wasn't a Freudian slip. That was completely intentional.
Well, I can't say the actual words, otherwise.
Where
we'll get
is
in more
my
trouble.
where is my beautiful fecal wife? Where is she?
I hate that so much that you just said that.
Far more
Someone else
grotesque
read the
than I
next
thought
super
it would
chat.
be. Okay, can we just
I'll go to the
next one?
bathroom.
Okay, you know what, Dave Borger.
That is me, Mr. SP, membership of 1 month with a $4.11 US dollars. Would you say Rumble or Sonic Rumble is a game of all time? It is the game of all time.
I
It's a
know
great
this
game.
fella on Facebook.com, and he's a friend, but it's funny because he likes to be like the critic of Facebook.com. Like he's like a critic among his friends. He's like, he's as far as his friends are concerned, he basically Doug Walker. And I swear he will effectively write himself out a drum roll for the most warm, like cool takes in the world. It'll be like, yeah, Batman and Robin is the movie of all time, 0 out of 10. And it's like, god damn, I'm glad you typed that out because I wouldn't find anything like that anywhere.
He remembers it, so you don't have to.
If you're watching, I'm sorry. But okay.
Clearly he's not.
I just didn't mean any of that. You're not a great critic. Okay, so Borger. Shit,
It's like the South Park episode.
Troy Balls.
It's like the
and
South
My
Park
turn?
episode where everybody tried to be a food
Yeah.
critic, but they're just writing Yelp reviews.
Is it Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs?
It is indeed Mr.
Yes.
Krabs, Mr. Krabs with a Borger beneath it.
Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs, $1.99 US. Thank you. I meant Emma Frost, not Stone. Okay.
I think I read it as Emma
It's
Frost.
Marvel Rivals, I get it. I was thinking like a Gwen
Yeah.
Stacy kind of thing.
My mind went straight to Emma Frost. I'm like, oh, do tell us more.
So,
Now, is she using her hands or her thighs?
so
No, right.
stupid Dylan.
I'm not
isn't
opposed
here
to
read
either.
The next one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take
I mean-
care of it. Borger. All right, Mike 1911 with the $4.99. Udon Entertainment. I hope I pronounced that right. Is it Udon? I don't know. Got the rights to
I think
reprint
it's
It's yeah.
the Archie Mega Man comics minus
Oh, hell
WC and W due to rights. Any thoughts?
Yeah. That's awesome. Unfortunate. It's a shame we can't get Worlds Collide, but I mean, I'm down for it.
This is the crazy thing, though, is like, yeah, there's that, and also I think Ninja Turtles, also like IDW got the rights to the Archie Ninja Turtles comics to republish them. So it's just like Sega, that leaves you now, buddy. We're looking, we're watching.
Cowards, do it.
Yeah, do it, you pussy, you pussy. All right, Borger. Next up, Franken.
Mr. Krabs with the $1.99 US. Homer, where are we landing in Sonic Rumble? Anybody know how to do a good Homer? I'm not one.
I got it. Where are we
Pops
landing
got
in Sonic Rumble, Merge?
Perfect.
See, it's the best Homer you could possibly get. I think we found out Dylan does a pretty good Homer. Like, an unironically pretty
Well, I mean,
good
you,
Homer.
you,
Mhm.
you do like
in Sonic Rumble merge?
you do like
Where
a
are
season
we
one
dropping,
Homer.
Merge?
We-
Some frosty chocolate milkshakes, Merge.
Yeah, it's like really close to a season 1 Homer,
Mhm.
which I like. I think it's funny.
We're gonna name this dog here Santa's little helper, Mirge. Mirge! And then he just devolves into like a plankton thing. I don't know. Squidward, I'm going to get the Krabby Patty. Dylan sucks butts.
He does what now?
He shits bitches.
You don't think we can say that?
Yeah,
So-
I think
Sorry, it's
Shits
me,
bitches.
Squidward. And I hear that little Dylan feller
Oh,
here,
Dylan's
he
back.
shits bitches out of his stomach.
Don't ew.
So if they come out of the stoma, is that like a C-section?
I don't. Oh God.
Do you ever like use the stuff in the bag to make little
No,
snowmen?
no. Whatever you're gonna say, I don't. No, I don't. Whatever it is, whatever it possibly could be.
You
the
never make
answer
a
is
little
no.
snowman out of it.
No,
You never
No.
use it in battle.
no. In battle, I haven't had a
In
chance.
battle.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
if
so
someone's
there
fighting
is-
you, that's
so-
an obvious weapon.
I mean, I guess.
suppose.
We should get a Dylan Stoma bag unboxing video. That would be so fun.
Just
I don't
Next
think
question.
people would like that.
next
personally.
super chat. Let's
We
go.
found tuna,
Next
guys.
question.
Tuna. Burger. Well, okay, fine.
Ew.
Dylan, you do the next one.
Me. Oh yes.
Mm.
Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. We've got Giorno with the $5 Kind of weird how in the Rumble some characters got whole new models like Sonic and Eggman, but others like Tails, Amy, and Knuckles are just rescaled modern ones.
I think even Amy got a new model, didn't she? But
He looks
Also,
pretty
Not
new.
Dylan, sorry, Frank, they're Brazilian real, okay?
Yeah, they're like 5 Brazilian R's. Like
I
pirates.
love every time Frank's the one that gets corrected when I do not bother to learn.
I feel like I'm being targeted.
Yeah.
Clearly.
This targeted harassment.
Burger. All right, then in that case, Dave, you are now up.
All right. KB with 199 US. Thank you. Thoughts on the second episode of Chao Tales?
Oh yeah, because that's out tonight, isn't it? Yeah, I saw
I
that
haven't seen
yesterday
it.
night.
Mm.
It was cute.
Yeah, my response to it is the same as the last time. It's cute. The animation is basically how you remember Sonic X looking before you actually look at Sonic X again.
Yeah, animation looks great. Yeah.
I remember the first episode, and it kind of reminded me a little bit of like the TSR animation. Just-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little similar, yeah, but it's.
But yeah,
I think it's a little nicer, even.
Maybe.
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
It,
It
is.
looks a bit more like a sketchbook, kind of. I don't know. The lines feel very sketchy.
it's definitely 2D
It's
this time, though, isn't it?
I mean, it's definitely
Yeah, well, yeah,
fully
yeah.
2D animated. Yeah, like, and you could tell that it's fully 2D animated because like there's some parts of it, and this isn't a bad thing, but there's some parts of it where it inevitably like goes off model a little bit, like in between
Oh, yeah,
frames
yeah.
and all that shit. So and I'm glad it is 2D animated. Again, I do wish it was more of like a full-fledged thing in 16:9 rather than just be delegated to shorts. But
Yeah.
you know, honestly, like this is something that was always considered kind of like an extra thing anyways. Even whenever it was announced, people were kind of like, oh, that'll be cute.
It's just
Don't
I
know what that's gonna
think
be, but
it's- I don't think it was made for portrait though, because there are so many little shots in the first episode, especially.
Yeah.
looks
no,
like
you're
it's been
right.
framed
It looks way
for-
too zoomed in.
Yeah, where the
Yeah.
second one looks better. The second one has better overall framing for that, but I think that's a coincidence. I get the feeling what they're going to do is release them all as these little shorts now, and then you'll get like a little compendium once they're done.
Oh
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
16
no,
by 9.
definitely.
What if they
I mean,
just
that's
throw
what they
us
did with
off of,
Shadow,
like-
except for, I mean, they didn't make it portrait, but they
No, you
released the
ridiculous
compilation.
man.
after.
It was too zoomed in because of a technical hitch.
What if they what if
You
people
are
expected it to be like
silly.
16:9 and everything, and they just come out as like, actually no, it's 1:1.
Better still.
It's just
still
it's just
better.
a square.
What if they show
Yeah,
up and they
it's
go,
still
the
better.
ants go marching 2x2.
Actually, if you
It's
want
like,
to,
hey,
if
if
they
they-
want to be, if they want to be based, then put it in 4x3, just like the Snyder cut. That would be sick.
No,
knew that
well,
was
the
coming.
the 4x3. Well, actually, the
It's a great
correct
ratio.
ratio I think is it's the IMAX ratio, which I think is 1:1:2, I think, or something like that. Like,
One by
yes,
one by two.
when it's on a
buckle my
TV, it's
shoe.
effectively 4:3 though.
yeah,
It
yeah,
needs to be,
exactly. But
it
like,
needs to be 256 by 1. It needs to be 256 by 224.
The thing we've all lost sight of, though, is
like-
that, like, 4:3 is a beautiful aspect ratio. Like, it's
I
great
think we
for
should
it
get rid
is.
of numbers altogether.
people.
I think,
and,
yeah,
like,
I think we should give it.
and I remember for my birthday last year, one of the things I did was I watched, like, the 4:3 version of Spider-Man 2, and I was happy as Larry. I was a happy clam that day. That
Trey,
was a
the
good
hell's
birthday.
Larry?
You'll be able
So
to watch it on
what
your
I'm
CRT.
saying, I got plenty of CRTs
Oh, I got
and stuff I can watch on. But what I'm
screen that I
saying,
can watch everything on.
what I'm saying
Oh, I was
is that
happy
if
as
they,
Larry.
Chao Tales should be on IMAX, is what I'm saying. If we're gonna put it in that aspect ratio, that's what
You know
I'm
what?
saying.
That would kick ass, actually.
Every Sonic animation they've ever done should be put on the big screen for one night.
Oh, it should. I would love a full compilation of like all that shit. It would be
You,
great.
Like,
You get like
can we
Mini
have that?
Adventures, you get TSR, you get Sonic Colors, Rise of the Wisp.
If they do that, I will literally get a load of money, have it, and then go to America to watch it with all of you guys.
Your move, Sega.
I will just get lots of money and do it, like, you know how we usually do that.
Wait, didn't Team Sonic or Sonic Superstars have one as well?
Yes,
The,
they did. They had
like
Trio of Trouble, which was fun. It was a good short.
I don't remember ever watching that. I don't think I ever did.
It's probably the best thing to come out of Sonic Superstars.
Oh, that's saying a lot.
Probably not wrong.
Look, Sonic Superstars is good, and I think it is good. It is my favorite game, and I play it every day.
Well, I
Okay,
believe
dude.
that.
It's not that
That is a
bad.
real
It's not that good, but
It's
not
it's
that
not
bad.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. People overblow it, but no,
It's-
it's not that bad.
The thing is, I
They
don't
do
even know
what
if
now?
people I feel like the thing with Superstars is it's just like it's good enough for me to then go, how did you fuck that up? Like, how did you? I just want to shake
Yeah.
a bitch. Like, how did you fuck that up?
How did you shit bitches?
How did you shit?
Like, it's like the playbook's written by now, guys. Come on, all you had to do was do that.
I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, you got a point.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know that thing people like? We're gonna move away from that and try something else. Way.
It could have been better.
It could have been
It
a
had
lot
the
better.
potential to be a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, the fact is, the best thing you can really say about it is that the physics are right, and it's like, is that really the standard now? Like, at least they didn't fuck up the controls.
But momentum.
I mean,
got
to be
momentum.
fair, Superstars is the first game in the modern era where it wasn't completely handled by like was it Christian Whitehead and company. You know what I mean? So I'd say they at least clear that bar, and that's good. Now
I
just
mean,
make a better
ours is-
game around
yeah,
it.
but no, because
That's it.
Evening Star worked on the physics engine for that game.
Yeah.
They I think the
Oh, no,
technicality
I
is
think
that they modified it. Like they took that
Yeah.
engine and modified it.
Yeah, basically, like, it
Or they
was a
had to
matter of working
recreate it or
with
something.
the Evening Star people to recreate that engine for the Unity thing and for those 3D assets. And it's like, you can tell because warts and all, it is pretty identical to the Evening Star engine. Because that thing's hit detection is stupid. Always has been stupid. Really hoping they'll fix that for, like, a future 2D Sonic release. But it's like, yeah, like in the classic games, like, crush damage, yeah, that's a thing. But, like, Sonic dies when he stubs his toe in Sonic Origins, Mania, and Superstars.
Yeah.
And that's how I could tell that they've gone and goofed it.
There is a lot of nuance with the original physics in terms of like you said, collision detection. It's not so black and white, but it is hard to test that a lot of times because it's like, yeah, it makes sense that you got crushed there, I guess, because your hitbox got squished, but
They need to just
I don't
shrink
know,
the
you-
hitbox a little bit, I think. Like, because when it's just like, okay, my foot got squished, I'm just like, come on. Don't be silly.
I think some objects just need to be altered a little bit in terms of like when that trigger for them being squished would be I guess activated. Because I think like lessening the hitbox of Sonic, you would then like run into a bunch of more problems, I feel.
Oh, look at me, I'm Trey, and I know a thing or two about the game development. Oh.
I do. I'm developing
He's
one.
gone to a GameStop. He knows a thing or two about game development.
He's chatting to
Yeah.
the clerk. He's had some conversations. He's played
I've-
some games.
I've what is it? I've developed some stuff in Godot before, you know.
Yeah, you've developed stuff, all right. Hang-ups. I
The
don't know
good
why.
one, Pop.
I don't know why I had to be this way. Like it didn't need to. I didn't need to do that. Let's just get that
I
next
didn't know
super
that
chat down. So Trey,
All right.
you're up with Burger.
All right, Mr. Krabs, with $199 US. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Do I
Do it.
Gromit? Stop clapping me cheeks as squirrel punk. Gromit.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Mr. Krabs, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Are you talking about Squirrel Girl?
Like,
Mr.
keep
Is that what
talking
it
about
is?
it. Like, what are you
Insane.
talking about, man?
You are literally a maniac. Like,
Like, every time I see a comment for you, it's the same, like, 8 words in different, like, orders. And it's like, I don't get it. What are you talking about?
I mean, to be fair, he's got a very excellent command of those 8 words. Like,
I mean,
That is
it
true.
always feels somewhat fresh, but you always baffle me with your, just whatever the hell you're talking about, man.
it's okay, Dylan. You can be honest. Go
It's
ahead.
great.
Call him the idiot word. Go on.
No, I was saying, it baffles me in a good way. I just don't understand. It's like, you are,
The S word, B words.
See, Mr. Krabs, I'm really sorry. This is how it feels when Dylan hates you, okay? Like, I'm on the receiving end of it as well. He hates me so much.
No.
He's always criticizing
You
me.
might,
He's horrible.
yeah. No, actually, he's probably right about that. But I'm not criticizing you, Mr. Krabs. I'm simply saying you're very creative, I
Yeah,
think.
he only criticizes people that he's supposed to love as a brother.
I only criticize people who deserve it.
Shut up! I don't deserve criticism, I deserve friendship!
Yes.
Which brings us to the next super chat, which, Dylan, you're up, Borger.
Jorno, with the $2. Thoughts on the economical crisis? Try not to.
We're
That,
not a political podcast.
I mean, for this super chat, we can
Sorry, that's a-
temporarily become one.
No.
I've got nothing for you. It
Guys,
sucks.
The key
and I'm
is to
sad.
buy Tesla. No, I'm kidding.
Buy lots and lots of
Ew.
stonks, okay? And do insider trading. Look, man, I declared this the year of scum going into it. Like, I'm all about
The
committing
year of
crimes this
scum. We're
year.
just gonna be like convicted felon Yuji Naka.
Even just minor crimes will qualify as scum this year. Pirate of the movie, congrats, join the club, you're now scum. But I say it in the most endearing way possible. Alright, well anyways.
Look. Pirating the movie is the only way that I was gonna be able to watch it without idiots throwing popcorn all over the place.
It's true.
Borger.
It's for my own safety.
Mr. Crab,
Yeah,
Crab,
Frank's
back
allergic
at
to
it
popcorn.
again with $4.99. Trey, you're a singer. Can you do a Marge impression?
No. Homie.
Go ahead, then.
Fuck. No,
Get
I
this
can't.
next super chat. Get this for me.
I
Come on.
can't.
You can do it.
Wait. What song is this?
It's the Knuckles song from Sonic Frontiers, Final Horizon.
I don't remember the melody of that. Like, I'll be honest. So I'm not even gonna try to attempt it. I'm sorry to disappoint. Someone else can sing it though.
There's no time to take it slow.
Oh, there you go.
Let
Yeah.
the blood inside you flow. Find a way to
God,
the
I hate
unknown.
I hate that song.
Yeah,
so
trust
much.
yourself and let it go.
He sounds
The
so
most-
much like... Who does he actually sound like? He sounds like Toad.
Sound like Toad, yeah. That was a Toad.
It's Toad.
There's no time to take it.
There's no time to take a slap.
I thought Knuckles had probably the best of the character themes in that.
I think I got tired of it whenever
Oh, yeah, like
I kept hearing it.
It was a
Yeah.
really
Whenever it was
bad
time to take
idea.
it slow, I was not ready to let it go.
It was a really bad
it's
idea
like-
to have like a 4-minute loop in a sprawling open zone
No dummy.
where you're expected to ravage the place for 14 hours and then not give you the jukebox for some unknown fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because Sega must do that. But thank you, Mr. Krabs. Burger. Okay. Frank, you're up.
Oz Productions with the $5 US. If they get Humans in Rumble, unironically main gun soldier, like I did Frieza soldier in Tenkaichi 3. Also Princess Elise and Professor Pickle.
That's actually a cool
Honestly,
idea. Like,
That
and
would
look,
work.
Yeah.
Maybe not Princess Elise because
I say do
awful
all
character,
of it.
awful game.
I say do all of it.
No,
like
canonically does not exist.
So this is
Can
the time to
I
do it
just-
It
because
does.
we don't want her
Can I
back like a
humbly
regular game.
request Professor Tori, please?
Oh, that's a good one.
it's funny because Tory
For
in
my
basically
own
just means
reasons.
Republican equivalent.
Dave, you really did not need to say that.
Finally, another straight guy on this podcast. Nice. High five for the straights, Dave. Or not.
I like to
fine.
get straight to
We
the
won't
point,
do
you
it.
know.
Fun. Okay, right. Okay. I mean, I'd be game to get like Wade Whipple in Sonic Rumble. Like, even though I wouldn't play him, unless ironically, I would probably play him ironically. Like, I might not like
Agent
it,
Stone.
but I think they should get it all in. Just go all in, baby. Everything.
I think this is the time for it. This and Crossworlds or spin-offs, just do all the crazy shit. That's like, I'm
Get, like,
just saying, this is my experience with like, or sorry, my example. Crash Team Racing, the remake, they added this character from a previous Crash game called, what was it, Koala Kong?
Raymond.
Dave, who's the
Koala?
one they fixed? No, not
Oh,
Koala Kong. It was Rillaroo. They added a
did,
character named
yeah.
Rillaroo, and they were like, wow, this design you made is so fucking ugly. So later on, they added in a new character called Fixed Rillaroo. He's literally called
Yeah.
Fixed Rillaroo.
That's funny.
And they left the other one in there too. And I feel like, just do that kind of crazy
Where's
shit. Like, if you
Ugly
make
Sonic?
something
Give us-
someone doesn't like, just go, oh, sorry. Here's Fixed Sonic.
Give us ugly
You know,
Sonic. Like from
Ugly
Like,
Sonic
it's so
is,
funny. I love
is
that.
a registered trademark of the Disney Corporation.
fuck
Yes,
Disney.
Disney ruined that for everybody. So
Wait, can they really
Crazy
not
they
use
own
it because
Ugly
Disney?
Sonic.
Because surely they could just be like, "You got that from our trailer, you dicks."
No, it's
well,
a
no,
parody
it's
character.
classed as parody. Yeah.
Well, then they could just do a Sonic that looks like Ugly. So just do Sonic movie trailer 1 Sonic, and he's not
guess
wearing a
so.
jacket,
I don't
so it's allowed.
think they want that tied to the brand at all.
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't
fuck
want
the
it either.
brand.
So
Just have fun. Be silly. Be silly with me, guys. Be silly.
Wahoo.
See, he's
I
got the
want
right idea. Silly time. We're going silly mode, guys.
Going big silly mode. Like I
Yeah.
do every day when I
We're
wake
gonna
up.
get up to a little tomfoolery today.
But Tom's not here.
Fuck Tom. Hate Tom. All right.
Hey, be
wait.
nice.
What
Shout out to
do
Tom.
you have against Sonic's dad?
I
I
want
don't mean
Wade.
that one. But he's a cop.
I think Wade
Shout out to
Whipple
Tom
in
Topics.
I almost said Frontiers. Wade Whipple in Sonic Rumble would be fun. I would really like a little 3D Wade
I want
Whipple
a
Adam
sticker
Pally model.
of his face when he goes the flames of
Oh, the
disaster.
flames!
That's
That's such a good idea. Even just the Flames of Disaster emote is funny.
Have an
Yeah.
emote of him just, yeah, you could have, like, the Flames of Disaster text come above him. I mean, you could even have him playable in his Knuckles onesie as well, purely just to make the character a bit more
Yeah.
visually stimulating.
I don't know if I should like or
That's funny.
despise that.
I think
At
it's
the end of
funny
the
because,
day-
like, it doesn't matter, you know, like, in Sonic Rumble. Like, in Sonic Rumble didn't do anything wrong, so, like, you just have, like, a funny skin, you know?
At the
Like,
end
I
of the day,
see it
none
like
of
that.
it fucking matters. It's like when people were complaining about the Prime
Yeah, the
skins,
world's
like,
gonna explode eventually anyway.
It's like, well, it's
Yeah,
like when people were complaining about the Prime skins and stuff being in Sonic Crossworlds Digital Deluxe. It's like, well, the good news is you don't have to play as them. People who like those characters
mean, yeah.
can play
No,
as them.
no. I have to play as every single one.
I
of them.
must like every single character that is available.
I am going to do my tier list for Twitter.
I am going to
Yeah.
approve the roster, and if it's not good enough, I will say something.
So I've always kind of hated this
Yeah.
Sonic guy from the Sonic games. So we're not gonna have him in this one.
Well, it's like playing as Mario in Mario Party. It's like no one's gonna do that.
No, but
you know?
like in this new
Yeah.
Sonic game, here's the thing. I don't like Sonic, I like Buzz Lightyear, so in the new Sonic game, Buzz Lightyear will be the main playable character.
Well, the reason I don't play as Mario is because Koopa Troopa is in the game, and I'd rather play as him.
Which means Mario should not be in the game.
Exactly.
Okay.
They don't
It's
get
cool.
my purchase if EGAD's not there. That's my statement.
Oh, then there's a Pokemon ROM hack for you.
I know. I know. There's
But
a
it's not
Pokemon
made
on
by
it
the
for me.
official people, so I'm not interested in playing it.
And yet you'll play a fan game. Yep.
No,
Totally
I hate
ma-
fan
totally
games.
makes sense.
I hate all fan games, guys.
We should call out all of them, and they should only buy the official product.
Oh, look at me. I'm Frank, and I hate fan games. Oh.
Are you kidding me? I love fan games. Most of them. Some of them.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I have been called out for my harsh words towards certain fan games. I don't mean to be mean about it. It's just people like to twist my words.
Just do a better
Oh,
job
man.
and your free time. The freaking idiots.
Yeah, just do better.
kidding.
Seriously.
Yeah, just
Like,
do
I don't
better.
care if it's
Fucking
free work.
game
Just
development for
Just
fuck's
get good
sake.
at developing. Yeah.
You dare
Yeah.
put
I
this
want
on
my-
my desk?
I want my free work to be. I want my free work to be good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Look,
What do you mean?
I know.
Billy George,
I know-
aged 7 from Nantucket, can't make a good fucking Sonic game. This fucking guy.
Look, I get that it's free work, but I expect quality.
When are we gonna get? Is Tom Sawyer gonna be playable in Sonic Rumble?
Why? What is up with you and like?
What is
Tom
up with you
Sawyer?
and Tom
Yeah, I gotta
Sawyer,
ask you
yeah.
Americans the same question. What's the appeal of Tom Sawyer?
We don't. We
don't-
never bring it
we
up.
never-
You're the one that
no.
brings it up.
Yeah, you Americans would just be sat down one day, be like,
Yeah,
think
you
about-
Amer-
secretly
you
just
think
wants to be an
about
American.
Tom Sawyer
Just
loves
wants
the
to be
part
an
where he
American.
painted the fence. It was so great.
He is so desperate to be American.
No, it's just such a
Pup, there's nothing great about it. Okay.
Look, I grew up watching Fairly Odd Parents when I was a youngin'. They had those Tom Sawyer ass episodes.
You saw the one
What? That was
episode,
the
the
last-
one
That
episode
was
with
the
Tom
last
Sawyer.
time I ever heard
no,
of
but
Tom
I was
Sawyer.
like, oh,
That
what is the
episode as
appeal
a
of this
kid, That
shit?
was the last
he just
time I heard of it.
paints a fucking fence. What's the point? Who cares?
This is like when people from like America or anywhere else get really into an anime.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Sawyer.
Are
with
you
Puff.
claiming Tom Sawyer's an anime now?
You are now an otaku for Tom Sawyer?
I'm not. No, I don't
Oh,
care
so,
about
like,
Tom Sawyer. I want
His
Tom Sawyer to
His
go
entire
away.
personality
Sawyer.
becomes Tom Sawyer.
Look, I don't get the appeal of Huckleberry Finn or why it's so exciting.
Nobody.
to you
There's
guys.
no appeal.
Nobody
There's no
does.
appeal.
Then why
It's
did
just
they
a
have a
boring-ass
Fairly
book.
Odd
We had to
Parents
learn-
episode
Yeah, no.
devoted to Tom Sawyer?
I don't even remember.
It was
half
made by
of it.
Butch Hartman. You know, he's not like a sane individual. There's
Who says
Yeah, he
Butch
really-
Hartman didn't make the whole show, did he?
No, he made your childhood.
He claims.
His work's not ours.
Look,
He
everyone
did something
go,
worse.
everyone
He
go-
made your childhood.
Let's go and get an Oaxis account, guys. Surely with a name like Oaxis, that should have been a dead giveaway. Anything with the word Axis in it, I don't want to buy.
Oh yeah.
Jesus. I mean, apparently that's what you get on Oaxis, but well, let's not go there.
Fairly Odd Parents Religious Edition. Right, well, anyways, yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents and the Forgiveness of Sin.
Fairly Odd Parents and the... Fairly Odd Parents... Except there are no fairies, because that's an affront to God. Alright, anyways.
Fairly Odd Parents and the First Communion.
Fairly Odd Parents and Jesus. Alright, Borker. Who's reading next?
I don't know.
I think
Is it-
last time was Frank.
Then
it my
it would
turn?
be your turn, Dave.
Yes. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Mr. Krabs, $1.99 US. Redo. Gromit, stop grabbing my throat as Emma Frost.
It's wrong,
Why-
you gotta do it again.
Why do you have unlimited money to do this?
Now,
I
question,
don't
is
understand.
it
Thoughts on the
hands or
financial
thighs?
crisis?
Answer the question.
Explain Mr. Krabs.
I mean, with a name as Mr. Krabs, are you surprised that he has money to
There
burn?
is
Like,
no
but
financial
that's
crisis.
not the
There's only
case.
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs would not give up the money. Mr. Krabs loves money.
He
hates
wouldn't. He
parting with
wouldn't.
money.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is not the real Mr. Krabs, is all I can say. Like, fuck you.
That's why he puts it in quotes. It's Mr. Krabs in quotes.
Yeah.
So it's plankton. It's just been plankton this whole time.
Oh, it could be plankton. Holy shit.
Gromit, stop grabbing my throat as
We're
Emma
ruining
Frost.
his image. We're making him talk about Marvel Rivals on the Sunset City podcast.
The thing is, I
Karen.
appreciate Mr. Krabs being a good sport for the amount of times we've called the poor guy insane.
It's just hitting me today that like there's like 6 super chats and they all say the same like 8 words.
He's literally a maniac. You are literally a maniac, Mr. Krabs. There's no two ways about it.
I appreciate it, but like it threw my world out the window for a second because I was like, we read the same like 6 super chats every week.
Guys, get ready. Dylan's criticizing people again.
No, I'm having a
seriously.
breakdown. I'm having a mental breakdown.
Okay, it's still gonna
He's
be
one
okay.
step
Hey,
closer
hey,
to
it's
the
still gonna be
edge.
it's gonna be okay, man. Look, I wasn't serious about the Tom Sawyer stuff. You guys don't actually like Tom Sawyer.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, like
You guys don't.
So Trey,
look,
Trey,
That was
I
awesome.
was
wasn't
kidding,
like
guys.
being,
you know,
with
really
your Tom
Americans.
Sawyer,
Yeah.
sunflower seeds, huh?
I'm getting some sunflower seeds just to spite Pup
Who
and tell them that
eats
I don't like Tom
sunflower
Sawyer.
seeds as a snack?
I
That's
do.
Good.
Anyone who
It's good.
grew up watching baseball in the U.S. of
Grew
A.
up watching.
all right, that's who.
Right. So for starters, I
didn't
didn't
even
grow
watch
up watching.
baseball. It was just,
Also,
it
secondly,
was just a snack.
no, look, you go to a baseball game. I'm the expert on this, by the way. You gotta eat a corn dog, man.
No,
like
yeah.
that's a corn dog thing.
Corn
No,
dog
you
is
get
a good
peanut-
baseball
you
food.
get peanuts
Yeah.
and Cracker Jacks.
No, peanuts are
Nah.
stupid.
It's
Maybe,
in the song.
Maybe. Yeah, no, I mean those are good. Like,
What song?
but I would prefer the corn
I'm not
dog. I
too big
think
on
for like
Cracker Jacks.
nachos.
Whoa,
You know,
wait, there's a
Ooh,
baseball
yeah,
song
nachos
now?
are-
What, are we talking like Tom Sawyer by Rush?
but the song, the "Take Me Out to the Ball
Ball
That's a
Game."
real
game,
song. That's not just
take
made up
me
for The
up.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real song.
I mean, someone made it up at some
Pup.
point.
Yeah, all songs are made up.
uncultured channel pup.
Well, I've never heard it at any of the NASCAR games I've been to.
There's a reason for that.
I haven't been to a NASCAR game, that's why.
It's a baseball song.
Take me out to the NASCAR.
Take me to NASCAR.
Who's next? Before I have an aneurysm.
You
I
decide.
think it's you, Trey.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
you,
mine?
Trey. Go on,
It's Tom
Trey.
Okay.
Sawyer's.
Barker.
It's Tom
Tom
Sawyer.
Sawyer's
Okay,
turn.
so KB with the $199 US. Thank you, KB. Sheldon Simpson. What?
They just said
Did I miss?
Sheldon
Did I miss?
Simpson.
Did I miss something? Like
I
Bazinga?
don't
Maybe.
know.
Like
No,
why? like,
no,
should we
it
say?
was the Mr. It was the
Oh,
Homer turning into Mr. Crab. No, Homer turning into Plankton.
Oh,
Oh,
Because his name's Sheldon, remember?
okay.
Splendid J.
Yeah.
Plankton.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see.
That
Sheldon Simpson.
Yeah, you
That's
were-
a
you were-
deep
you were
cut. I'll be
thinking,
honest. Yeah.
You were thinking Bazinga,
I was
but what he was actually thinking was
I was
thinking
thinking
Big Bang,
Bazinga.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
Big Bang. Yeah.
okay. So I never knew that was his name. So that kind of just.
I'm always
You-
Sheldon Bazinga.
incredibly tired. Just want to point that out there.
So we're watching
I'm-
Invincible
I-
after this, then, yes?
I can't.
I don't want.
I got a.
You see-
I actually got an L-shaped desk that I got recently, so I'm gonna put that together.
Oh,
This
finally!
took
is-
the L.
You finally actually took the L at last.
I'm gonna actually.
Beat you there. Sorry.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
said it louder. Sorry. That's how it works. Alright, okay, fine. Next up.
Okay, fine. Like we need your permission to keep going. Like all
Mr.
right.
Krabs.
Look, I am
Oh, sorry.
the Mac Daddy.
No, it's
Okay.
Giorno.
Yes.
With the
so-
two R with the two R dollars. By the way, Frank, this currency is cause.
I'm not gonna be able to
By
pronounce
the way,
that.
Frank,
I'm
this
sorry.
currency is because you are an good friend.
Oh, I thought it was like a bunch of coughing. I was
That
like, I'm
goes
not gonna be able
against
to
my
pronounce that, I'm
wishes, to
sorry.
be honest. Like, my wishes contradict that. If you open my book of wishes, which I have because I'm totally not a 12-year-old girl, you'll find wish number 1 is I wish Frank was a good friend.
Sad day.
It's a sad read. Okay, next up.
You read it and you go, "Wow, that's too bad."
It sucks. All right, Mr. Krabs,
Wait a
back
minute.
at it.
This sucks.
That sucks. Mr. Krabs, back at it again with the 199 super chat. Okay.
Nice job.
I'm losing my mind.
Fortnite tonight with the Adventure Time collab. Yeah, there's the Adventure Time stuff. Lit was showing us that.
Oh yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, those look
Alright.
good. Those look pretty good.
Okay. Borger. Frank.
Mr. Krabs with the $4.99 US. Mostly the Marvel rival joke I make are about getting destroyed by a bunch of characters by getting your cheeks clapped by and wrecked by sweaty players.
I did notice that.
I liked it better when it was about Emma Stone or whatever her
Thank
name
you.
is.
Thank you for the explanation. I appreciate it.
I'm getting the last name mixed up, so at this point I've just given up.
See, that's how you know it's a good joke. There's a really cool explanation. Alright. Burger.
Burger.
Burger. Is it me? Am I doing it now? Is it me?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
Fuck
just
it.
went. So
All right,
yeah,
so KB
yeah.
sends $1.99. Thank you again. Ugly Sonic can be Sega's bad box art Mega Man. Oh, because that was a thing, wasn't it? There was like a bad box art of Mega Man at one point. But
Well,
don't we already have
they-
that
Yeah.
with 3D Blast?
they kind of thought people liked it, or they thought people were like okay with it. And
It
then
was a nostal-
cause
it was
I remember
totally a
reading a
nostalgia
thing or
thing.
seeing a thing because like there was a time where bad box art Mega Man became the Mega Man that would appear in spin-offs and stuff, and people were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, because they didn't want to like. I don't know, because Mega Man's really weird. Like,
They had no idea what
Games-
people wanted from Mega Man.
well, Capcom didn't know what they wanted from Mega Man except
still
for
don't.
sales. Well, I mean, they want sales numbers, but they ain't getting those,
We've got
or
to
they're not getting as much.
money.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mega Man does not print enough money.
It's kind of dead. The collections are pretty big.
I think that's where they're banking on, like collections, and then hopefully we'll get something soon because they did have a survey out not too long ago. It's just I'm going to be very disappointed if I have to play through Mega Man 1 through 3 again.
Just don't do it. You don't have to.
But I cover Mega Man games.
Well, cover
Just-
something
you can just
good
draw a
this
line.
time.
Come on, I don't draw a line anywhere.
Cover a good game like Sonic Forces.
Pup,
Yeah, dude.
You said,
I've
you
never
said
heard
good
anyone say
game.
that. I don't think.
What a what a brilliant joke.
Sonic
Pub,
Forces
keep going.
Speed Battle on the Sega.
The one thing I was told is
Android.
stop
Did you say
saying
Sonic
bad things.
Forces Beef Battle?
No, Speed
Beef
Battle.
Battle.
Beef Battle. That's awesome.
I would rather play Sonic Forces Beef Battle. I think
They're all
Beef
just,
battle.
they're all roided up.
They're all
they're
just
all
yeah,
beefy.
they're all just doing big barbecue in the big barbecue in Green Hill.
They're doing big barbecue.
You
Oh
know,
my
you know how
gosh.
Sonic invited everyone via a Facebook group. He started a Facebook group for big barbecue in Green Hill.
Big beef time. Sonic beef game.
No, Big
Boys
Barbecue
will be
just lobbied-
available to all who attend, unless you are Dr.
Big
Robotnik.
Barbecue is just a lobbying group to get people to use less propane.
You know what would actually be amazing if for Sonic Rumble they could actually make an emote where Sonic just barbecues some sausages or something.
Oh,
Why would they
take
do that?
the Monster Hunter remote where he cooks the meat from
Yeah.
Frontiers.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
take that,
true.
put it in
Yeah,
the cave.
That's
fair.
why Oh, I just remembered why Frontiers was my #1 Sonic game of all time. Is because you can cook meat.
Because you can grill, you can be grilling. You know?
Yeah,
can
you
thank
could.
Monster
You
Hunter
can
for that.
You could be the grill house.
Grill house.
All right. Next
again-
up.
Again, you can thank Monster Hunter for that. So
Yeah, thank you, Monster Hunter.
based Monster Hunter.
Well, go on, Franken. You've got to read the next one.
Okay, Oz Productions with... Wait, really? Okay, whatever. Oz Productions with the $5 US. Guys, they made the ugly Sonic into a sweater for Sonic 3. They aren't too afraid to bring up his first design for profit for those who want it.
Yeah,
Fair
they've
enough.
done it. And I remember
I
it was like
I think that was sold though. I think that was part of a giveaway.
well, they haven't.
And they were able to
shied-
use it though.
They haven't
They
shied
were,
away
but-
from Ugly Sonic either, because like they did do the Sonic 2 April Fool's thing in 2022, where because the film released in April, like in a lot of early April screenings, they would do like, okay, you're going to watch Sonic 2, but it's in 1 minute, and it just flashes through a bunch of images from Sonic 2, and one of them is the ugly Sonic screaming. I don't think they're afraid of that thing. And I
That
think it's
thing.
baller. I think it's epic.
I don't think they're afraid. I just don't think they're willing to do that so often.
I mean,
Which-
Sega are probably more
fair
likely to
enough.
be afraid of it than Paramount.
Yeah.
Because Sega stands for Sissy Boys Extreme Guardian Angels. I don't know the rest of it, but like, yeah.
So SBEGA.
I'm surprised
Sissy
you
Boys
got
is
something
one
that
word.
coherent out of that.
Sissy Boys is all one word, Trey. Come on, think.
Uh-huh. And so is Hydro City.
Hi, I mean, there's no space between them, so yeah, go figure.
No, sure. Yeah,
There isn't a space! Load the stage!
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
You're gaslighting me, man.
No, I'm not gaslighting.
Look, it's Hydro
You agree
City,
with T-Lopes.
but
Yeah,
There-
he
there
likes
is
that
not a
T-Lope
space.
song.
that's a good song.
oh look,
He
at
probably
you,
made that
Trey,
song in
and
like
Oh, look at me,
In,
I'm
like,
He
Trey,
likes that
trained. I
disgustingly terrible T-Lope song.
Oh, look at me, I'm trained. I think T. Lopes' social media conduct is perfect and beyond criticism. Oh.
I mean, it is.
What is this? What kind of podcast is this?
What are we talking about?
An excellent podcast. Alright, fine.
What the fuck is even going on?
Next up, Borger.
Oh no.
Okay.
I've been playing
Dave.
cassette beats the
Dave.
whole time.
Yep.
You're up.
I've been playing
Mr. SP
Burning Rangers.
member 1 month, US $5. Next up, just bans everything that's Central and Powers in their name.
I don't get. Can someone help me out with this? Is this like an America thing?
Was it your Axis joke that you made earlier?
Access?
Oof. I get
I'm
it.
lost. I'm lost. I
You
need to
mentioned
go-
anything with Axis in the name because of Oaxis would probably
Oh.
not be a good thing.
I'm not gonna ban it though, man. Second Amendment and all that, man. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
The right to bear arms.
I don't know what the amendments are, but like, I'll
I mean, don't worry.
What
Not
kind
a
of
lot
bears are
of
we
people do.
talking here?
I'll figure out
We
which
talking
ones
like
are
grizzly bears?
which ones are the good ones. And
Polar
finally-
bears.
Wait, so
Cool.
if you ban anything with Central in it, we can't talk about Sonic Central,
Because they live in the ice.
Well, we'll just have to start calling it Sonic Middle.
the Sonic C word.
Like metal.
All right.
Wait, that's worse.
Okay, come on now, guys. We got another one. Trey, you're up.
Yeah. Is it Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs with $1.99 US. Thank you. Wario Time and Clobbering Time by Emma Frost Friday.
It really is the same
Thank
eight
you.
words, isn't it? Now that you think about
Emma
it.
Frost
It really
Friday.
is, like, our
That's her
fan
name,
base
Emma
only has
Frost.
only has 5 tweets.
Don't mess with Sunset City. We have 12 words.
Oh, well, don't mess with Dylan. He's got 12 emotions, and like 15 of them are crying.
No,
one of them's
one of
shitting.
them.
My
Cypher,
God.
eat that. Hey,
All right, and
my
finally, last
a
one.
thieving cat stealing things.
Dylan,
All right.
you're up. Borger.
But I'm so congested all of a sudden.
Well, that's good. That's great. I'm glad. I'm happy
Mr.
for you.
Krabs with the $1.99 says, "What goes up must come down."
See, his home is actually pretty good.
That-
Like,
that's it.
It's actually pretty
I'm
good.
so congested. I need to go blow my nose. I'm sorry.
oh, Jesus
Be the
Christ,
world's
there is a
greatest
skeleton here, which
icon.
means that the show is ending. So,
No, no.
yeah, it's a real shame. I'm going to go from right to left. Trey, what are you up to?
Yes. I'm still okay. So actually, I've been making some pretty big moves in terms of like, I've been recording a lot, but now it's getting into the marketing stages of it. So I'm getting like an LLC and all that good jazz, like a bunch of business jargon, suit and tie stuff.
Oh, look at
And,
Hollywood
yeah, finishing up 2 projects and just finishing up other music when I can, really. And just got a desk today that I'm gonna be putting together after we get off the air. So
Hell yeah.
Is it from
that's pretty much
Ikea?
it. No, it's from Amazon.
It's some
How's it
cool
Ikea?
stuff, Trey.
It's from
Glad to hear
Amazon.
it.
Thank
Oh,
you,
look at me,
Dylan.
I'm
Amazon.
Trey, and I love Jeff Bezos. Oh.
No,
Jeff
but like
Bezos.
this was like this desk was like I think like
Jeffrey
half off or
Bezos.
something. So I was like, and it was like $40 for like a full blown new desk, and it's an L-shaped
Jeez.
desk. It's nice.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Oh, Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Oh,
When
oh
you
Jefferson.
Gave,
Let's
you gave
get
me
to
an
it.
L disc, and I sent you away.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. You
Sorry,
idiot.
Amazon was sure they were all out of Tom Sawyer books, so I gotta.
No,
record 'em.
you're fine. It's
You don't
funny.
Is there even more than one? Is there more than one book about Tom Sawyer? I
There's
genuinely
Tom Sawyer
don't know.
and the white fence. There's Tom Sawyer returns. Tom Sawyer.
That sounds
and-
the Tom Sawyer paints the
Tom
fence
Sawyer
again.
returns.
Tom
think
Sawyer
that
Is
forever.
it
I
this
think-
like a Star Wars book?
Tom Sawyer.
It's like the
and
Miyazaki film,
Robin.
The Cat Returns.
Tom
That
Sawyer
would have to be
begins.
Tom Sawyer resurrected because he's dead.
The White Fence and the White Fence rises.
Is he even a real person?
Tom Sawyer
I
v
don't think
Superman,
so.
Dawn of Fence.
Tom Sawyer v Superman unironically would go pretty.
Zack Snyder's
Can
Huckleberry
you imagine
League.
he paints the fence with special paint so that Superman can't see through it with his laser vision?
And then he hides like a bomb in there, and
It's
then
just
like
leaded.
Lex is just like.
No, I was gonna say he hides behind the fence, so you just can't see him. But okay.
There's lead in that paint.
He's so sneaky. Okay, right. Anyways, okay, so that's what Trey's up to then.
Yeah.
Dave, where
Yo.
you at? Where you at, bitch?
I'm
My God.
just doing what I usually do, which is a whole lot of nothing. But I am streaming Sonic Rumble later, so if you wanna tune in for that.
Later, what happened to you being tired?
Like
There's
I
a
said, I'm
wonderful
always
invention
tired,
called-
so it doesn't.
That's my secret.
know?
Cap.
And
I'm so
coffee does
tired,
exist,
I
as Frank's
cannot
probably
be
about to
in
say.
the street.
Yes, I was going to say that.
He already drinks like 9 cups a day. It doesn't do anything.
I've been awake I've been awake since like 10, but running off of like 3 hours of sleep. So
Jeez,
Oh, that's
yeah.
wonderful.
I'm here,
That-
baby.
That's my
Gross.
favorite part.
I feel that. I actually. Yeah, no, I hate it when that happens. That's like you ever have like that I every single like every night, and then
Yes.
you're in the morning. You're like, wow, I'm still alive. Like, how is this happening?
I
Yeah,
used to be that way
it
until I
happens.
discovered steroid-based nasal spray. It changed
Fair
my
enough.
life.
That's yeah. I mean, no, that stuff does help you sleep. No, you're not wrong. Like I'm sick right now, and like a few days ago, I was using like Afrin basically, and it's just like, and it's like I can breathe. Now I
Wait,
can
you're
breathe again.
sick?
Cool, thanks.
When you say you're sick, I imagine you're doing like cool tricks on a skateboard.
Well, I am doing that as well, but I am also ill.
You can't skateboard. You asked for an easy
No, I would
bake
never
oven
do
one
that shit.
Christmas. You can't skateboard.
Dude, my uncle
Got a
used
good
to
point. You
skateboard
get
and he
sick,
broke his
take
arm, so I
steroids.
was like, I'm not doing that.
That's righteous. But it's not your turn yet, Dylan, so shut the fuck up. Frank, what are you up to?
Hello. I am procrastinating once again. Actually, no. I had an idea for a video because there was a not to call them out and to like send people to go and bitch at them for what they said, but there was a recent Game Informer review on an indie game that looked really cool, but unfortunately they have joined the many of people who have said Sonic should be this when the gameplay is not exactly what Sonic should be. So I'm just gonna
What's the
talk
game?
about oh god, what is it? Fuck. No, that's not the name of it. Although
Is
could
it
be.
Haste?
Local
Haste.
Frank
I was gonna say, is it
discovers.
Haste?
Local Frank discovers that a lot of gaming journalists just kind of suck.
Well,
I think Haste is Haste the one where you're like jumping on the hills and you're going like.
yeah, and it's like momentum
Yeah.
based, and you're going...
It's a fun game. I like the demo a
yeah,
lot.
it's just the unfortunate
It's
thing is that,
kind of a shame with them just coming back and now they're opening that can of worms.
yeah,
Yeah.
and honestly, I just want to make a video talking about whenever the "This is how Sonic should be" is brought into like other game reviews or whatever. So I'm still trying to figure out like how I want the video to go, so it might take a little bit, but I figured it'd be interesting to talk about.
I remember
I'm
finding
also
an
going to
Amazon
get-
review where someone was saying Sonic Superstars is everything a Sonic game should be.
God no. I am also going to get some sunflower seeds because apparently to pup, Americans are all just Tom Sawyer.
It's a Tom Sawyer ass treat, sunflower seeds. Just sitting on the decking of your little your
I would
little
say it's a
wooden
baseball
house.
thing. Like I feel like when Trey said that,
It's
that's
definitely
right.
more baseball.
That's
for
like
me.
that reminds me of like baseball practice when I was a kid.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Tom
that's-
Sawyer
yeah.
probably went to some fucking baseball games as
Yeah, but-
well.
I don't
You
think
might-
baseball was invented in Tom Sawyer's time.
Oh, why don't you go visit the Swiss
How old
Family
are you?
Robinson while you're at it then, hmm?
It was like
I have no idea what you're talking about. These words are not in the Bible. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is Tom Sawyer in the Bible?
Tom Sawyer's literally a Bible
Tom
story.
Sawyer is not a real person.
No,
Guys,
Tom Sawyer's not
Tom
real.
Sawyer is not real. It says here he's a Mark Twain character that was in a novel. He's not a real
Yeah,
person.
but like
Dang,
Mark
I
Twain,
think
like
how unfortunate.
you Americans, you love your Mark Twain. You know, you're obsessed with it.
I don't think I've ever read anything by Mark Twain.
No, when I
Don't-
meet
yeah,
you guys
I
at a
don't think
con,
I
I'm
remember reading it at
gonna
all.
make sure that I bring you guys
Wait.
Mark Twain books just to please you guys.
Hang on,
I
hang
don't-
on, hang on.
I've probably read at least one or two things because of my English curriculum. Blah, blah, blah. But-
Curriculum.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever read anything from Mark Twain.
Oh my god, wait a minute. Right here. He also wrote a book called The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which I do remember the name of. That's so much more fun of a name, Pup. You could be saying Huckleberry Finn instead of Tom
That's
Sawyer.
a dumbass name as well, Huckleberry Finn. That's the name you get of a guinea pig fish hybrid.
What? You guys have those over in England?
Because Huckleberry is the guinea pig, and then the Finn part is obviously fish.
I mean, you could be named Finn.
Nah,
I'm lo-
you
I'm
get
losing
Just
my
be a
mind.
name.
There's going to be a fish element, like Gil as well. Like anyone
Can you
called Gil
imagine? My
is a
parents
fish.
named me Finn, and it's because it's short for, like, fish fin. Because I am part fish.
Your full name is Fish
anyway,
Finger.
I'm still working on the other reviews, Mega Man, Rock and Roll, and also the Sage fan games. It's taking me a little longer than I would like to because I also was talked into doing. Well, I don't know if I was talked into or kind of talked myself into another challenge video, but I won't say much about it until it's almost done.
Sorry. I literally posted that as a joke, and you went, "I'm on it," and I was like, "That's funny. He's going with the bit." And then, like, over the next several days, he was like, "I'm on World 2," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, he's serious.
So
I was just
Disney,
fucking around, but like, I mean, in genuinely, that's a good idea though, because Donkey Kong's like, sorry, that's a
Oh my
spoiler.
God.
I didn't mean to say that.
Dylan.
I'm smoking weed a little bit.
So Disney
I know,
released
but
actually
even
like
then-
a film called The Adventures of Huck Finn. And I just want to see when this
I
came
think
out,
it's
and
yeah.
if it's on Disney Plus. But like, yeah, The Adventures of Huck Finn is a thing. And let me guess,
Alright, well,
he paints a fucking fence and it's great. Oh wait, no,
He's
it's
not
be
the same
nice.
person.
Yeah, it's a historical
anyway,
thing.
as Dylan just spoiled a moment ago, yes,
You don't
it
need to
is
say.
based-
People weren't probably listening.
Yeah.
You don't need to say it again. You could just pretend it didn't happen.
It is a video game challenge, so yeah. Aside from that, I'll be streaming on my second channel. Gonna be doing a little more Sonic Rumble. I was gonna do more of like playing other Sonic games because I'm going from like Sonic 1 all the way to like Sonic X Shadow Generations and probably Crossworld when that releases. But I got caught up with playing Sonic Rumble because I got access to the PC version, and with the new event out today, I might want to stream that. So gotta be youtube.com/gottobefrankch. That's my VTuber channel. That's where I'll be streaming it.
Okay.
That's about it.
Sounds good.
I'm noticing they got kind of a
What are you up
cinematic universe thing going on, because I'm seeing that you got the movie The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and then there's the movie The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and then
I shouldn't have put him onto this.
Pup,
you've got
what are
you've
you
got
up to?
Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, which is like a
Pup, talk
crossover.
about
It's
your
like,
goddamn
There's a
channel.
What do we
crossover?
think what do we think the skeleton feels about this?
That is Tom Sawyer, I think. That skeleton.
the skeleton. I don't know. It should be painted white. All right. Okay. So I didn't realize that Huckleberry Finn was about slavery, so I'm just gonna retract everything there. And I'm just gonna ask Dylan what he's up
Okay.
to first.
Didn't know that either. I didn't read the synopsis. I just saw the title, and I was like, "That's a good name to say out loud." I guess.
Charles Champ, that'd be impossible. We can't.
Oh,
kick
my
Pup from the
headphones
call.
just died.
He's
So
running the
I think you
podcast.
just said Dylan. Go ahead. So Dylan, I am releasing a video about Sonic Rumble tomorrow, about just stuff that I'm excited about, stuff that maybe you will be excited about, but that doesn't include any of the crossover stuff because the crossover stuff was announced after I finished the video. So instead, I'm probably just going to stream Sonic Rumble maybe later today or tomorrow. I'm not quite sure, but just keep an eye on the channel and Discord and stuff. You should see it. But yeah, thanks.
No KB. We are not.
Now I'll
doing
get
a
my
watch
headphones
party.
so I can hear again.
Expecting a 2-hour video
essay on Huckleberry.
All right, Pup.
Finn.
There you go.
The
you go.
Mark
That's-
Twain cinematic universe. Frank, you did ask me what I was up to earlier, didn't you?
I almost wanted to retract that question, but yes. What do
I'll
you?
go ahead and answer. I don't. Shut up. So I'm just naturally, doing my usual video bits and stuff for YouTube. Currently doing some freelance bits as well. I do want to, for the Easter period, do a couple little live streams of bunny-centric games. So one of them is going to be, I've been given a code for a game called Code Bunny by the developers, which is supposed to be a pretty good sort of like a Sonic/Metro, Metroid. No, not Metroid. Mega
It's about
Man.
trains.
It's a bit more
Yeah,
Mega
it-
Man kind of inspired.
No, it's a very cool game.
It's
got
inspired by
bunnies
both. I've
and-
played the game in its entirety.
Oh, is it good?
It's pretty solid.
You hated it. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to trying it, and obviously it's ideal for Easter because Code Bunny. So hell yeah, you know how it is.
You should also get like what other games could we include? I don't know, Jazz Jackrabbit or something.
Sonic Dream Team and play
You like
exclusively as
Jazz
Cream
Jackrabbit?
because there's only Sonic.
Yeah,
as well.
any
Yeah.
any game where you can play as Cream because
Klonoa because he's
Rabbit.
a rabbit.
cannoli.
Holy.
Yeah.
All right. I guess that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Ah, butts.